Evening everybody, welcome to the channel, welcome back to another fantastic, beautiful, sexy live game of 40k. And you may be surprised that it's a Tuesday and we're going out live to everybody in the world instead of just members. We spoke about this before, right? It's Christmas, Joe.
Tis Christmas time.
Tis Christmas, Joe, which means next week you and I are actually having a week off, which is rare.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen very often.
Because I just don't do anything most of the time.
No, no. So next week I'm actually having a week off. Friday will be our last stream of the week. Next week we won't be streaming at all because I need a break, quite frankly. And with as sick as I feel right now, I think my body's telling me have a break. Last week we also didn't stream on Wednesday because I was at a charity event for Models for Heroes, and we didn't stream on Friday because we were at Element Games for the Great Hall Gathering.
Yeah.
And Paddy was getting very drunk
So
and enjoying himself. So we've put it out to the general public, to everyone today, because we are missing a few streams this month because it's Christmas, and basically just try and recoup some of that lost revenue, if we're honest, okay? So exclamation mark chat, exclamation mark member, exclamation mark gift, and all that sort of stuff.
yeah, otherwise he's sending me out onto the streets.
If you are new here, if you haven't watched the channel before, please don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, bell button for us. Really helps us out. Tells YouTube we're doing a good job, helps our numbers, etc. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. And tonight, I'm very excited. We've got another 2,000 point game of Tempest of War here on the channel, and I'm going to run the Tyranids for the first time.
Yeah.
So this Tyranid army that Joe painted up for the channel was originally mine that I bought for myself. I wanted to use and run, and when you painted it, you're like, I'm actually really into Tyranids. So we've let you run it for a long time. Joe will keep running the Tyranids in the future as Hive Fleet Hydra, but I wanted to give them a go myself tonight.
Yeah,
so
took the power back.
we're going to run Tyranids versus Guard, and I think that's kind of a cool narrative mission as well.
People have been asking for it as well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay,
people
cool.
have been asking for this.
So we were doing what the people wanted,
Yeah.
not just because I wanted to run Tyranids.
Well, we were like, oh, like I could be the Chaos guy with Guard, and then like Liam could be the Xenos guy with Guard or Sisters, whichever flavour of the month it is. I think it's Sisters now. And then Brom could be Ultramarines.
yes.
The Knights?
It was, like at the moment with Brom, like the less the better, you know, just because like it's been 4 years since that Ultramarine Codex came out, and he's still not learned it all.
And what the other people have been asking for, and they've been asking for these a lot actually, is they've been asking for dice to come back in stock.
Yes.
So what I've just done on our Shopify page is just completed the transactions to receive all of our dice in store. So if you look at the pinned message in chat, there is currently brand new dice back in stock. Matte Black, which we had before, 50 whole packs of Matte Black,
I had one here earlier.
and now shiny new Matte White,
yeah, they're very pretty.
which I actually think if you put the dice cam on for us, Paddy, I actually think I prefer these, Joe.
They do show
look at
up.
how they roll as well.
They do show up a lot better.
Why is that?
I might have knocked it when I was playing with the terrain earlier. You bent the nail.
No, it's in the right place. Right, okay. Matte White, which is super sexy, super cool, super lovely. So they're currently available on the Liam Dempsey store. Let us know if you're going to get some today. And we did put loads of warnings in Discord and countdowns and stuff like that, so no one can complain that we didn't tell you. And Luce and I have been bombarded with messages saying, can you receive sets for us? As orders already coming through. Receive sets for us. Like, we don't receive sets for anybody. If you're in the UK, however, and you want a pack of white and a pack of black, that takes you to £40. If you then buy a pack of objective markers, it takes you over 50, you get free shipping. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Anyway, the only other thing I want to say before we get going on the game tonight is a huge, massive thank you from me and the team, specifically Joe, Paddy, Brom and Luce, for everybody who turned up at the Great Hall Gathering this weekend at Element Games, who braved the ice and snow and shit weather to come and hang out with us on Saturday. It was amazing. We've had some incredible feedback from Element Games about our community, about the people that turned up and their behaviour, their manner, I guess. It's probably, like Luce read the email out to you two, right? And it was a glowing review.
It was quite good, actually, yeah.
It was very nice. So thank you, everybody. I need to take my phone on silent because it's just buzzing now with orders. Look, Joe, Shopify orders going through.
Oh.
Right. So tonight we've got 2,000 points. Tempest of War. Like I said, I'm running Tyranids. I'm going to use Hive Fleet Kraken against Joe and his Valhallans. We do have a normal Tempest of War mission for you.
So the mission today is, like Liam said, Tempest of War, playing Hammer and Anvil. The primary mission today is Take and Hold, so 5 points for holding 1, 5 points for holding 2, and then 5 points for holding more. The mission rules are Vox Static. The command reroll stratagem costs 2 CP to use.
Cheeky.
And both of our players have got 45 points worth of secondary objectives are going to be able to draw from their decks, which Joe's just ruffling through there.
I was just checking because I was like, I swear my deck is smaller than Liam's. You know,
Liam's
I don't want to compare.
getting
sizes.
rid of the ones that mean shoot to kill, right?
Yeah, he's just like hold everything in your opponent's deployment zone.
So 45 points for secondaries, 45 points available on the primary, plus 10 for painted, for a total of 100 points.
Yeah, you don't get my 10 because you painted both armies. Just, you know. I jumped the gun a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm so excited by dice, I forgot our normal sponsors.
Oh.
And the reason why I bring this up is because we received a new parcel, didn't we, Joe? You've seen it. You've seen it.
It's really nice.
Yes. I'm back in the room.
A combat patrol. One of our beautiful communities sent a combat patrol of Black Templars to our sponsor, Siege Studios, and got it painted for the channel, and it showed up, and we got it out of the box today, and it is fucking gorgeous.
It is.
The downside is
We've got to get the rest of the army.
I've now got to get the rest of the Black Templars painted by Siege, which is going to cost me a small fortune, but it's going to be worth it because that looks amazing.
Yeah.
So the person who sent it, you know who you are. I don't want to shout about it in case I don't want people to know, but you are amazing, and we love you very dearly. The second channel sponsor, we'll go on to this in just a moment. The second channel sponsor, Element Games. If you want to buy models to send to Siege Studios, go get them from Element Games. Like I said, we were there this last weekend. Incredible people, lovely and welcoming. Great sponsors of the channel. Give us combat patrol boxes to give away every single month. Give us giveaway stuff for raffle. They're just amazing. Amazing people.
Good people.
And it's discounted 40k. Who doesn't want discounted 40k? Right? Caveat, by the way, people. I came home from Great Hall Gathering. We landed back in sunny Totton at 1:45 in the morning on Saturday night, Sunday morning. Went to bed, as you do. Woke up on Sunday feeling fucking dog toffee. And then spent the whole day feeling dog toffee, and then drove to Coventry yesterday to see Luce's parents, and then went to bed in the hotel room last night, and I thought I was going to die. I actually messaged you two this morning. I was like, might call this off tonight.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. So I've dosed myself up with drugs and stuff. I've got some more soothers in my pocket. If I cough a lot, I'm really sorry. I've got man flu. And we all know.
Word of advice: when you cough, look up. Otherwise, you deafen people.
I just do that. But so I got soothed. As we all know, man flu's deadly. Okay, I'm going to soldier through for you, beautiful people, so we can get the 4 streams in before Christmas that I promised, because revenue.
Yeah.
Not that I'm desperate. Anyway, we got 2,000 point armies. I will go first, Paddy. Player 1, the Tyranids, is me. Look at that. Liam, Tyranids.
The purple Ronnies.
I have 11 CP. I've gone with an army that I put together originally. It's Monster Mash. It's fun times. It's Hive Fleet Kraken. And Hive Fleet Kraken basically means that I can do things, Joe.
Don't ask me what it is. I've never played them.
Oh, that's a problem because I've forgotten already what it means I can do.
The Paddy, I think.
The book is over there somewhere. Hive Fleet adaption for Hive Fleet Kraken means that... what are you doing?
Get in the book.
When I fight... I remember all it is. When I fight, if I made a charge move, I get +1 AP.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is important, right? If I made a charge move this turn, until the fight is resolved, melee attacks +1 AP. That's right.
Which is really good.
That's right. And then my hyper redaction, which I changed out straight away, I went into the Wreathed in Shadow, which is in the feed hyper redaction, which basically means when I do charge an enemy unit, you can't fire Overwatch or set to defend. So it's like an army of howling banshees. You can't fire Overwatch against me. And the idea for this originally was lots of carnifexes and monsters and Morlocks and shit that want to get in real fast. You can't fire Overwatch, you'll just get better AP. Okay? So we have got a battalion of monsters. We start off with the Winged Hive Tyrant.
Oh, babe.
He is a rapid monster, big bad synapse creature. I've given him a warlord trait. He's got cunning, alien cunning, which makes him obsec. So he's a 16-inch fly monster with obsec who counts as 5 models, which is super tasty. Also says that he can fall back or advance and do actions. Probably won't come into it, but that's just part of that warlord trait. He's got a lash whip and bone sword, which we've swapped for the Reaper of Herbliterax.
Yep.
Which is the one that got FAQ'd or balanced status.
So basically it does a maximum of 3 mortal wounds.
Yeah, cool. So we have him. We have the Neurothrope in the list as well, who's the psychic linchpin, who's got the resonance barb. That's the one, isn't it? Extra psychic power +1 a cast. Yeah. Super tasty. Neurothropes and Zoanthropes are probably my favourite Tyranid models. They just look sinister and evil.
All about the kind of
then we have the Malanthrope. I actually think he's quite tasty. I like him quite a lot, but we'll see.
He's really good. He's just pointsy. He's very expensive.
He is expensive. 150 points for basically -1 to hit bubble.
Yeah.
He's got some other stuff and things that he can do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's worth it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to take a Swarm Lord or a Brood Lord. I know you like the Swarm Lord and the Brood Lord, but didn't fancy them. Anyway, we've got 3 troop choices. We've got 3 units of Warriors. They've got the Death Spitters plus a Lash Whip and a Bone Sword, all with Adrenal Glands. I think that puts them on strength 8, I think, with their Bone Swords, which is quite tasty. Lash Whips basically let me reroll 1s to hit, which is always nice as well. We've got 2 fast attack choices, 2 3-man units of Rippers. Really small footprint, easy to hide, sit on objectives and stuff like that. We have a single Elites choice of 6 Zoanthropes. And Joe learnt something today because he thought you could get a max of +3 to cast and +3 mortal wounds for smite with Zoanthropes. Actually, if you're doing a Witchfire, you just get a +1 to cast for every model in the unit. So you get +6 to cast smite.
Well, it's actually quite good.
If a 6-man unit, you get +6. You still are limited to +3 mortal wounds for smite, but you get +6 to cast any Witchfire.
Yeah.
Which is really, really nice. We then have, what else do we have, Joe? We've got 3 heavy support choices. We've got 2 Tyrannofexes with acid sprays, also with adrenal glands, and 3 Screamer Killers with adrenal glands as well. 2,000 points on the nose. Kraken also gives me access to a psychic power, which basically lets me use a synaptic imperative from another model and put it on another model, even if that one's been used already, I think. I also get access to a stratagem, which lets me auto-advance 8 inches.
That's good, isn't it?
Which with Onslaught means you can move a Carnifex 10, auto-advance 8, and then charge. It's good, isn't it? It's all right.
It's pretty tasty.
It's very tasty.
Yeah.
That's my 2,000 points of Tyranids. Patience with me, team. It's the first time I've run them, so I probably get things wrong. Feel free to shout at Paddy, but mostly shout in big, colourful postcards, otherwise he's going to ignore you at my request. Otherwise, Joe's going to help me, basically. As long as he doesn't mean he's losing, essentially.
Maybe.
And I also have some glorious Cumbrian ales from Dave B, which he gifted to us at the weekend.
Yeah, they're really good.
Well, my 3 are really good.
My 3 I haven't tried yet.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to try some, you can go to Element Games and suck it out of the carpet.
Yes.
Because that's where Paddy left his.
You're stealing part of Dave B's super chat, which we'll get to the rest of it. But
Which is the one that you had, Paddy?
so the one that survived after Drunk Me tried to sabotage all my fun was the middle one, the Loweswater Gold, and it was awesome.
So I'm going to open this one first.
Yeah,
I'm drinking them tonight, people.
We are drinking them live on TV.
Oui.
Thank you very much for the beers. They were delicious. I'm just the box quality. You know, maybe we'll send a note back to them in terms of build better boxes.
Yeah.
It
Wasn't-
definitely wasn't me being hammered that was the problem.
It wasn't the shit-faced Paddy. that was
It's
the
a
issue.
company that makes beer, not boxes.
Correct.
Paddy, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
So cheers, Dave. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dave.
Thanks, Dave. They were delicious.
Anyway, 2,000 points of Valhallans again?
Well, they're Astra Militarum, aren't they now? We're not born soldiers anymore, because Liam was like, you can't be taking born soldiers again, they're so boring, everyone runs them. So, what I'm going to take this time, with a quick gander, is I'm going to take Elite Sharpshooters, which means I get to re-roll a hit roll.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to take Swift as the Wind, whoosh, which means they move really fast, basically. So infantry get +1 to the inch, and everyone else gets +2. And I add 1 to my charge rolls, which I won't be doing.
Not where you want to be.
No. So my HQs are a Castellan,
Yes.
a Cadian Castellan, who has got the Warlord trait of I issue orders to a unit that is not infantry, so they're going to have the mechanised orders. And then she has the relic, which means that she can issue an additional order, which means she issues 3 orders, which is very, very good. I've got a command squad, I've got a tank commander with the gatekeeper relic and the warlord trait of issue orders to myself, which is like lead by example, I believe it's called. I've got 3 units of infantry. I have got 2 units of Karsakin. I've got 2 units of armoured sentinels with lance cannons and chainsaws. I've got 2 units of Lehman Russes, 1 unit of 2 plasmacutioners with heavy bolters, and 1 unit of 2 vanquishers. One's got a las cannon, one who's got a heavy bolter, and then I've got a heavy weapons team of 3 heavy bolters, and then 3 chimeras, should I say, and that's it.
A big warning as well. Dice are selling really fast.
Are they?
Like, well, it doesn't help when Ginger Steve buys 5 packs of each colour. so dice are selling really fast, people.
He has got a big guard army now.
We got 22 packs of white left out of the 43 that started, and 28 packs of black left out of the 50 that started.
Nice.
So they're going quickly.
They are beautiful dice.
They are these ones. I was like, matte black is my favourite colour, if you can call it a colour.
Yeah.
But matte black will stay my favourite colour. But these for actual dice, I think are my
The good thing
favourite.
about yours is there's a nice, like, I don't want to say generic, but it's a nice symbol for the 6. It's not faction specific. It's not the name of your company. It's not got like a giant V or something on it.
Didn't put my name on it.
No.
Just made a Viking Vegvisir. It's a Vegvisir, which is the Viking compass.
I love it.
Yeah?
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about us showing you the way, being the guiding light in the community. That's the whole point behind it.
I like it.
And very Space Wolfy.
Yeah.
Cool. Paddy's turned into Brom.
It's just tapping away.
Just giving the people what they want.
You'll notice another bottle has gone missing because Paddy decided he wanted one as well. And although he smashed his all over the floor, I thought I'd share. I'm kind like that.
He was sharing with the Death Mites.
Yeah. So that's 2,000 points of Guard, 2,000 points of Tyranids. It's a classic matchup. It's Tempest of War.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to it actually because I've not actually played against Tyranids with an army that's not Tyranids.
Touche. Right, so should we see who goes first, Joe?
Yeah.
Do you want to go first? I feel like you want me to go first.
I kind of want you to go first because
Yeah.
then you can just stand in front of me.
So, you've got to beat a 2.
A 1.
Yeah, this
See?
doesn't bode well for the white dice,
I
does
told
it?
you, right? Did I say this in the last stream? Whoever rolls a 2 first, the next person always rolls a 1.
Right. Fucking hell.
Statistically, 100% of the time that happens.
I didn't want to go first either. So, I'm going to have to shuffle my cardages. I saw you playing with these earlier as well.
I was just
So I feel like you've fucked my shuffle up already.
no. I would what your pre-stacked shuffle.
We are going to start with some assassination.
That's cool.
Kill a character, right? Investigate sites. Didn't really want that in turn 1. And grind them down. Didn't want that in turn 1 either. It's a bit of a shit draw, that, Joe.
It's not stellar.
I'd laid them all out so that they were,
Perfect.
yeah.
So, assassination. Get 5 points if you destroy 1 or more character units.
Yep.
Investigate sites. Perform an action within 6 inches of the centre. And then grind them down. Get a kill, Paddy. Kill more of Joe than he kills of you.
See, I'd get rid of assassination
So I'm going to discard, why?
because I've only got 3 characters.
I'm going to discard investigate sites because I hate anything that requires me to do an action. I'm going to trade it in for blood and guts. Kill 3 things in melee, and I feel like as Tyranids, that's the one card I probably just can't discard.
No,
I have to keep hold of that one.
it's like Worldy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little. How many hold 1, hold 2, hold more, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Fuck, okay, so I can't get any bonus primary either. How far away is List of the Lehman Russ?
Many.
Presumably at least 24.
How far can a Carnifex move? 10?
Yes. Well, you gave him adrenal glands, which is +1 move, so that'd be 11.
11.
Um,
Okay, cool. So I'm going to get moving, Paddy. The first thing I'm going to do is spend a CP on the Kraken-specific
thing.
yes.
Stratagem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which lets me auto-advance 8. So my Carnifex is now going to move 19 inches.
So, while you are busy moving, I'm going to turn to the legends in chat that have been very active while we've been talking. Boom. Look at this.
Look at that Carnifex running down the fucking board.
He
It's
thought
cool.
it was safe.
It's Linford Carnifex.
He wants it.
So, let's start with, being this was normally in members only stream, but it is now open. Rimini opened up as an absolute hero, gifted 5 memberships,
What a
which were
dancer.
all immediately snaffled up.
What an absolute boss.
I need you people
I'm
today.
moving my mic because I realised that
Well, what do we
Bearded
say
one,
to
okay.
James Hobbs?
What did you say to him?
all the excrement.
Did you see his T-shirt on Saturday?
I did see his
It was
very
just a
special
big
t-shirt.
poo.
So,
Amazing.
James, thank you for the poo.
Thank you for the poo, James.
Dave B, and a lot of people were talking about this in the chat, asked what happened to the towel. Did Paddy drop them too? And now everyone knows the background to that.
So the Tau's my fault. I was building the stream earlier, and we said something about Tau. I can't remember what it was that we said about. We said something about Tau, and then next thing I was writing Tau on the battle report description, despite the fact that it isn't actually a Tau battle report. It's an assault weapon, is Flamer, isn't it? Or is it heavy?
Heavy.
Is it?
Heavy 6 plus D6.
18-inch range.
I mean, don't quote me on that. I only ran them at a few events.
Did you win one with them?
I did.
I hope you think you got the fucking rules right then, Joe.
It is heavy.
Going back to our wonderful super chats, James Hobbs again. This time, not a poo. Super chats like an absolute hero. And says, actually managed to get a game in against Brom, Paddy and Joe at the Great Hall giveaway. And it was great. All three are great guys. There, I said it. Now let my family go free.
It was great for him.
Yeah, James, your family are on your way back to you. They were very nice house guests. Oh, thank you for the mince pie, Joe. It was a good game. I like the Great Hall giveaway. I'm calling it now.
It's not
happened.
the Great Hall giveaway.
It's happened now.
No.
There was some great giveaways there.
Yeah.
There was, well,
There was.
the fucking event cost me more than I made, let me put it that way.
We played quite a lot of big games. I managed to see James's disgusting towel list and also 30 Deathwing Knights. Or Terminators running into Brom, who was very unhelpful with his custodies, wasn't
Literally, 3 versus 3. Like, we spread out, we kind of deployed on our section.
he? Yeah.
And it was me across from Dave, and Brom across from James, and then you versus
Ed.
Yeah. And so Dave and James decided to just kick the shit out of me.
Yeah. Brom sort of dithered between the two of us.
Yeah, he was so shocked and stunned from indecision. He just stood there and did nothing.
And then I had a nice 1v1 with Ed, Blood
Yeah.
Angel versus Khorne, where like one model was left at the end. Umbra Mortis says,
Hey, Ben.
Good evening, you gorgeous bearded man. No, he's talking to me, obviously. You know the only good bug is a dead bug. Do you want to know more?
No.
We need to know more intensified.
Ginger Steve, he said he's ordered some new dice, as we've seen.
He
He's ordered-
fucking has, yeah.
He's ordered all the new dice.
Give everyone else a chance, Steve.
But he says he can't see any dice bags to store them in. Have you thought of making dice bags on the store? He's sure Luce can sort it.
Yes, we have. It's something that is in progress right now because I want them to fit with all the channel themes and aesthetics.
Yeah.
It will happen.
We were talking about it before we went live. Right. David McDowell has upgraded to become a Jarl.
Y'all ready for
An
this?
absolute
What
legend.
you're talking about?
And I've been saving the last super chat for last, which is from Carl of Hodgie. And he super chatted what I think is a ridiculous amount. And he says it's for Joe's birthday. And then everyone in
thank you.
chat has said, Happy birthday, Joe.
We ain't getting it.
Yeah.
What, how much is it?
It's £90.
Oh, he's definitely not getting that. That's not
Oh,
Thank you,
thank
Carl.
you.
Carl, you're an absolute hero.
You're absolute legend.
And thank you, everyone, for all your memberships and super chats and for being so active in the chat. Like you said, we had a really good game, didn't we, Joe? Enjoyed meeting and playing against so many of you.
I think for the next event, I'll arrange it properly.
What do you mean properly? My drunkily organised game wasn't good enough for you.
You stumbling around, forcing people to play, was brilliant. But I think next time,
Forcing people to play.
yeah,
Oh, I was press ganging people.
what I might do is organise it properly. So we'll do Joe and Paddy's mega game, and
Yeah.
basically I'll set up a table specifically for it, and we'll pre-arrange a narrative and who's playing, and I might bring some terrain specifically for it, not for the whole table, but for some like fixed narrative stuff.
Absolutely.
And then we can do something like that's quite cool because then it's like it's a thing, and we're taking over Liam's excitement. This is really good.
Just before you
There's
finish,
so many dice orders.
Tony D has super chatted. He said the Christmas party was poo. I wish I came to the gathering. We wish you were there too, Tony. Maybe come to the next one.
Well, you know, we were pretty honest about it.
I left with such mega inspiration for stuff.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
my birthday the next day, which meant I had to spend time with my family. But the whole time I was like, I just want to build toys and play with models, and I'm like, I've got so much Chaos Space Marine stuff in my garage. There's a nice chap called PT13 on Instagram,
Oh yeah.
and he's like my what is it called? My weathering and varnishing buddy. We talk about different kinds of varnishes because we're cool.
I still haven't
And he's-
tried the varnish you told me about.
And he because I got him onto that the same varnish.
PT13 has literally just super chatted to say, "Do you even varnish, bro?"
Yeah. So, but he had a great game with his word bearers versus a lovely chap in his Black Legion whose name I can't remember now because tired. But but I've kind of both of them had beautifully converted stuff, and I was like, I'm going to go away and do some chaos now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to do loads of heresy style chaos things. I want to do a new Abaddon, and I just want to do all the things. But with my birthday money, I might get myself some more Lehman Russes.
What birthday money? What birthday money?
Just generic birthday
Do you think
money.
you're getting that stuff from Carl?
Oh.
YouTube's got to have its cut first.
I've got
Yeah.
my whole fucking week of not streaming.
Liam, have you finished moving and are you ready to start shooting?
I definitely finished moving.
What about psychicking?
I'm about to start psychicking.
Oh, exciting.
I think I've only really got a couple of things I want to do. Catalyst, Onslaught. That's about it. I can't. Oh, I could smite. Can't I? I can see that. Chimera. Am I in range though?
Stratagem is the question.
I'm not in range. Doesn't matter, Joe. Joe doesn't matter. I'm not in range. Joe doesn't matter. I'm not in range. Joe doesn't matter. I'm not in range. Joe?
I was about to burp really bad then. Sorry, carry on.
So I have Onslaught and Catalyst on the Winged Hive Tyrant.
Yep.
And I've also got the Synaptic Lure ability. So I should tell you my Synaptic Imperative for the first turn is the Hidden Vulnerable save one from the Zone Thropes. So everything's got a 4+ if it's a monster, or
5+.
Synapse even.
Everything that's a monster gets a 4+. Everything below
Else
gets
is
a 5+.
5+, yeah. So my army's got invulnerable saves because most of Joe's weapons, don't ignore invulnerables, not all of them, but most of them don't. So that's what I've picked. So basically, I think we're just going to go for some shenanigans, Joe. So my Neurothrope's got a fair few powers as well. He's also got Onslaught, Catalyst, and he gets +1 to cast. So we'll start with the Neurothrope. We'll start with Onslaught. We're going to bounce it onto my Carnifex right at the front.
You're right there, Paddy. He's adjusting things.
That's a pass.
That's the pass.
On a 10.
Oh, yes.
Which means the Carnifex can advance and charge.
Nice.
Very important with his 19-inch move.
Mm.
Yeah, lovely job. And then we're going to put Catalyst. I feel like... do I want it? Where do I want it, Joe? You probably could roll a Vanquisher forward and see this Winged Hive Tyrant. Maybe, possibly, maybe. How many Vanquishers did you bring? Just the 2, actually?
Just the 2. I've only got 2. Might get a third. Or a fourth.
I feel like I want to put that on my Winged Hive Tyrant to keep him alive as long as possible. That will be a success for Catalyst, isn't it? Yeah, what was value of 6? That's a 6. Cool. Now we're going to use the Synaptic Lure power. We're going to bounce that onto the Carnifex. And we're going to give him 6's explode. Ooh, lovely job. So, in melee, here we go, done. That's my psychic powers done.
Banging.
Then, Paddy, because I like to keep it super simple for all of you beautiful people, just got to charge a Carnifex. No shooting. No guns are in range.
Let's do this.
So I'm going to charge my Carnifex out, 7-inch charge.
2 I Overwatch.
But I get +1 because I've got adrenal glands.
Yeah.
6-inch charge. You can't overwatch because my feed adaptive biomorph says that you can't overwatch if I charge you.
That's rude.
I'm in. Into the Plasmacutioner. It's like I thought about this, Joe.
See if I can get an
Almost
angle
like
on
you
this.
thought about it.
Almost like I thought about it. So Mr. the Carnifex, Joe, he's a screamer of the killer for all. He could shoot, can't he? Can he shoot?
He's
What's
got
the
a
weapon?
plasma.
Joe,
He
how do
has
you feel
advantage.
about moving him to the other side of the Plasmacutioner's turret?
So I'm going to fire his. I just found out that his bioplasmic screamer is an assault weapon.
There you go. I'll stand him on that.
So we're going to shoot that first. What should I put it on, Paddy? What should I put it on? I'm going to shoot at your Carsican at the back.
Why?
Because new model syndrome. Assault D6 blast. So I get 3 shots. Okay. I ignore the penalties, by the way, for advancing and shooting with my strat.
So 4s.
So 4s. Just the 1, actually. And then followed by 2s.
Did you give it reroll ones to hit from the Hive Tyrant?
Yes. Yeah, so 2 hits.
Reroll one of those ones.
1 wound.
Okay,
-4.
Yeah. Good.
Dead Carsican.
Oh.
Just because I like killing his
Liam,
brand new
your
models.
book is right in dice cam.
That's all right, I'm not rolling dice, it doesn't matter. So, that was because I'd forgotten that I can charge. Look at that. So I do something when I charge, don't I? Battering Assault, is that the
You
one?
get +1 attack when you charge.
Is there anything I can do when I charge into you, though?
You
Headbutt you.
if you've got as a screamer killer, you don't get the horn chitting.
Oh, right, okay.
You can, if you make a normal Carnifex, you can give it horn chitting, which means it can do mortal wounds on the charge.
Okay. So I've only got 9 attacks, 10
because
attacks,
you charged.
and +1 because I charged, so 11. 11 attacks. Yeah, cool. 11 attacks. With exploding 6s as well.
Yeah. So 3s?
3s. With re-rolling 1s, exploding 6s. It's not a bad start. Take that 1-2 out. Re-roll the 1s. Cool. And put 4 back in.
That's an obnoxious amount of 6s, isn't it, Joe?
It's very good, isn't
It
it?
wasn't too bad, was it? What's
Streamer
that?
killings are terrifying now, as they should be.
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, and someone put a card effects on the table, and you're like, oh shit, this is a problem.
They're scary again.
Yeah, like, and that's something that the card effects has really
Oh,
missed.
how much is the CP for re-rolling wins, by the way?
1.
That's what I'm spending. Monster reroll wins, right? Yeah, correct. Okay, cool. So I've got many attacks that have hit. I'm strength 7
So.
because adrenal glands gives me +1, right? And I'm strength 6 base.
Yeah, so 5s.
So 5, but rerolls.
Yeah.
Drop 1. Okay, so I'll keep these 5s, obviously. That one I've just put as a 6. It wasn't actually originally 6. So that's some attacks already. And then I reroll these. This is obnoxiously high, Joe. This is a good advert for the dice.
Yeah, go buy dice now before they sell out.
These would normally be AP -3,
But
but because I'm
-4.
Kraken, it's AP -4.
So
6 ups.
6s. Well, he's dead, isn't he?
Well,
It's flat
I mean,
3 damage.
it's flat 3 damage.
Yeah. Does he explode?
First blood.
Hope you're proud of yourself.
Very.
How you feeling about that, Joe?
We went for the old yeet and delete. So what we're going to do now is we're going to step in and touch the back of this Chimera like that.
That's rude.
Whoop. And compete with your home objective, unless you've got troops on it.
I've got a tank on it. But, I get 3 attacks hitting you on 6s. None.
I like this Kraken nonsense. Running a Carnifex that far down the field and doing that in turn 1 is really nice.
Nonsense is the right word, isn't it?
Just YOLOing Carnifexes is quite good fun.
Isn't that very lore friendly as well?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, just Carnifexes going in and punching stuff is always good. It's the right life choice.
Yeah.
I want to get another 3. We've got but at home. So at home, basically this week before Christmas, I'm going to start painting more Tyranid reserves.
How exciting.
We've got like 20 gargoyles and some Morlocks and the harpies and the weird potato thing.
So only 16 packs of white left.
Oh my god.
Only 25 packs of black left, so half the black have sold already.
That's good.
Just letting you people know. That's gone. I thought after the first wave they went so quickly, they won't go this quickly this time. How
Gone.
wrong was I?
Especially when you bring new sexy white dice. They are.
That just roll
they
like
are
that.
Nice.
These are I'm very sad to admit that these are my new favourites.
They're better. They roll as well as the old cursed green dice.
But it's like I love matte black. I bought a bike that's matte black. Oh, secondary objectives. That's a good
Yeah,
point.
I was about to ask once you'd finished talking about your
Grind.
bike.
I killed a single unit.
Yeah.
Assassinate. He wasn't a tank commander, was he?
Right.
All your HQ choices character like infantry characters.
No, so I have got a tank commander all the way over there.
Okay. I'm going to chuck assassinate. I'm not going to get rid of grind in case he doesn't get anything. And blood and guts. I've got 1 on my tally already. Yeah, I bought my bike in matte
So you're
black.
chucking assassinate.
I'm chucking assassinate.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of it. Okay. Battlefield Supremacy is Joe's first card. Investigate Site is his second. And deploy a teleport Homer Simpson is his third.
Well, that's in your deployment zone, isn't it?
Correct.
So I'm going to spend my command point,
Yep.
my free CP, which puts me back down to 10, to replace deploy teleport Homer with assassination.
Cool.
Control 3 or more objective markers and more than your opponent. Investigate sites, do an action with instincts at the centre, and assassinate. Kill a character. Not bad, Joe.
Not
I reckon
bad
you
at
can
all.
do that.
Right.
Right, Joe, are you ready for this?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for this.
It is your movement time.
Did we show them where the objectives were on this top down?
No, but I'll do it now. Boom. There are the objectives. 1 in Liam's deployment zone. 2, 3, and 4 in a very neat line, or ish, down the middle. And then 5 sat right underneath that Carnifex. It was meant to be safe for Joe, but it's apparently not.
I completely misplaced some people here, so
How badly?
not. It's not like,
Enough that you could have jumped it now and it would be okay and it wouldn't have made any difference to the first term. I'm okay with it. Joe.
It's not a major problem, if I'm honest.
He misplaced his screen of infantry in front of that tank.
Is that not your commander's name? Major problem.
Major problem, yeah. I named him after Paddy. Right.
Ooh.
So My Castellan's going to issue take aim on this unit of Sentinels, which will then bounce onto this unit of infantry of Karsakin.
Karsakin? We know how to spell.
Karsakin.
We know how to spell them now.
Yeah. I will then put take aim onto this unit of Sentinels here. I will then issue through the Vox, take aim on the heavy voltage team up there. Because I've got, I can't do it onto the Vox, but I'll do it onto the other unit of Karsakin there. This tank commander will
Don't worry, Joe. You got all night.
do something.
No rush, Joe. It's fine.
Oh no, what I'm going to do with this unit of Sentinels here, I'm going to use a Commissar. A Commissar one, which is Show Them Contempt, Show Them Steel, I believe it's called. Which basically means
Well, that's a mince pie, isn't it?
it's +1 leadership, and I get a 5 field pain against mortal wounds.
Very good. Right, back to moving.
Yeah.
That was a very long movement phase with no movement, but command phase for Joe. You've got in his head. He's normally really quick with those, but I think having a Carnifex so in his face.
Well, I was looking through the Tyranid book today. I said to Joe, I said I don't want to run Hydra because that's his Hive Fleet that he's picked. And I don't really want to run Leviathan because every other channel out there, whilst they're not fucking posting about Henry Cavill, is running Hive Fleet Leviathan. So I don't want to do what everyone else does. So I was looking through the book and I found Kraken and I just saw that 8-inch auto advance and onslaught. I was like, I'm having some of that in my life. That sounds cool.
It's a lot of movement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Liam, what do we now say to people, specifically David McDowell, on the channel?
Well, thank you for the poo.
Thank you for the poo.
See, we do different trends. Not this fucking Henry Cavill nonsense. We thank him
Get
for
on the
poo.
bandwagon.
Yeah. No, fuck that. No. I haven't looked at Instagram in about 3 days because it's just become fucking boring. Whilst every YouTuber and his knob fucking tags Henry Cavill in the hope that he's going to get some kind of response. All because they think they're going to get an extra couple of hundred likes out. It's tragic, isn't it? It's really fucking sad. And he knows who none of them are. He wouldn't look at any of them twice unless they had a fit mum. So I don't know why they bother.
But if you're watching, Henry, we love you.
If you're watching, Henry, I've seen nothing with you in it. I don't really care.
I've seen everything.
Now, Joe, don't. You've heard Liam's rant. We're not talking about it.
No
taking his bait.
I just don't get it. It's just really tragic.
The like fishing is a bit.
That's the bit
tragic,
that gets me
yeah.
about it. Like, okay, be excited about it. The announcement about the fact that there's essentially going to be the attempt to build a Warhammer franchise, I find it incredibly exciting. Did wonders for my fucking share price.
Oh, yeah.
I find it very exciting. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I actually think, dare I say it, considering I haven't watched anything with him in it, I think he's the right man, considering he stepped away from The Witcher because The Witcher was coming away from source material, and he's got executive producer rights on whatever the 40k series is. I'm hoping that means that we'll have something that is quite accurate and close to the narrative. Like I'm hoping they picked the right man for all those reasons.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to suddenly start swooning over him on Instagram and trying to get extra 500 likes just because I've tagged him in a picture and not a picture of myself. And how does it? Right. I know it's not a talk show. I know it's not a talk show. I normally rant there. But how does this help a person's self-esteem when their normal fucking Instagram feed or their normal YouTube videos 500 likes, 500 likes, 500 likes. Post of Henry Cavill, 2,000 likes. What they're saying is they couldn't give a fuck about you. They only care about Henry Cavill. You've just proven that you're shit.
Or less popular than Henry Cavill.
Yeah, which I think is probably a given.
Fairly undeniable, yeah.
or
very handsome man.
1,000
Yeah.
views, 2,000 views, 3,000 views, 340,000 views for a 47-second video, which is just Henry Cavill. Looking at you, Hellstorm. Anyway, right.
Before we finish, I am going to get to the 2 super chats I was going to get to, but Liam overtook.
I'm grumpy because I'm sick.
Sick of your shit.
Chris Ashworth asks, and Joe was likely aimed at you as more of a local, but are we going to the Factorum narrative event? He says he's got a Sororitas ticket yesterday.
I will be there in January.
When in January is it?
It's in January.
Between the 1st and 30th.
I think it's the 14th and 15th, but I'm not sure. Wait one caller. Wait one caller.
If it's the 2nd or the 4th weekend, I can't do it.
It is. Well, it depends what you call the second weekend.
Not the one that's on the 7th.
Because the 1st of January is on a Sunday. Would you call that the first weekend, or is that half a weekend or not a weekend?
That's the first weekend.
So 7th and 8th then will be the second weekend.
Mm.
So the 14th and the 15th will be the third weekend. That's the narrative event.
Ooh, I might be able to go actually.
Unfortunately, I will not. But hopefully, it'll be a lot of fun.
I'm not playing. I'm not playing, but I'll be there.
If I can go, what army should I take? Nids, Guard,
Take
or
your
Ambadon. Can I take
incredibly-
Ambadon in this narrative?
No, can't take named
Well,
characters.
I'm not going.
Finally, before we move on to Joe's shooting phase, Thomas Balukas says, "Sup, gents? Glad I'm able to catch a live stream game for the first time. Quick question:
7.
Should Yippee-ki-yay be the new Merry Christmas greeting?"
Yes.
Yes. I watched a great Christmas film last night. Went to cinema to see it. It's called Violent Night.
It's not.
It's right. It's awful, but it's good cheese. It's got everything a Christmas film should have. It Santa Claus, home invasion, violence, hammers. Right?
Sounds like a terrible Christmas Eve.
It's the most cheesy film you've ever seen in your life, but it's just like you laugh all the way through it and you go ugh, and there's bits where like you're like I feel the pain. As you go through. It's very violent. There's lots of blood. It's got Hopper from Stranger Things in it.
Do you know, we had a comment on a stream not too long ago. It said, it's not 1998, you don't have to say Die Hard's a Christmas film anymore. I
Got a
nearly
new
banned
one.
them. Nearly banned them.
Yeah.
It is a Christmas film.
It's definitely a Christmas film.
Do you know,
Right.
like
The rest.
Frozen, not a Christmas film.
No.
Do you know, one of my favourite Christmas films
Terrible
is not
porn.
a Christmas film.
What?
Is one? It's called Rise of the Guardians. It's about like the Easter Bunny, Jack Frost, Santa Claus, Tooth Fairy, save the world stuff. Set at Easter, but it's very Christmassy because it's got Santa in it. Chris Pine does the voice of Jack Frost.
Okay, cool. Cool,
Right,
thanks, Jay.
we have many Henry Cavill themed comments. 2 super chats we will get to at the risk of being Brom length for term 1. Dave B says, "Liam, does Henry Cavill queue at an airport?"
Well, I don't know why. Well, you can fly, can't you, Superman?
Yeah.
So
You have
Well,
watched
he's not
something.
anymore.
No, I know he's Superman.
Oh, right.
Only because
Not
when
anymore.
I was reading the article, I realised he'd been sacked by DC.
Well, he had yes, but James
Don't jump to his
Gunn-
defence. It's fine. Next super chat.
Captain Mannering says, "Is Liam so ranty pants because he didn't think of linking Cavill first?"
It happens every time anything like this happens, though. It's just so sad. And I think most of us will look at it and go, "Oh, great." It's like when Games Workshop put a preview of something up, right? You go, "Cool." So my Instagram feed for the next 2 days is everyone just sharing the same picture of the preview. Like, I don't need to see 75 different screenshots of the same fucking Angron. I know he's coming out. I watched the fucking reveal.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm a big Chaos Space Marine fan.
Are you? Because you
mentioned
only
it.
played Garden Tyranids lately.
I'm quite quiet about my love for Chaos Space Marines. But they announced the artwork for the Chaos Space Marine book, and literally my entire Instagram feed was just the same front cover photo of
Oh, it
the
annoys
Chaos
me.
Space Marine book. And I was just like, I'm bored now. I'm turning off social media because I know what it looks like.
When people jump on the hype train just for likes, it fucking grips me.
The like train.
The like train, exactly that, Paddy, yeah. Please like, subscribe. Yeah, press that button quickly.
Speaking of likes, exclamation mark like in
Look
the
at that
chat.
little segue, you like that? Anyway, you did some moving, Jet.
So this unit of Kasserkin,
Perserkins.
which have got take aim on them,
Yes.
I'm going to spend a CP for the take aim stratagem
For mortal wounds.
for mortal wounds on 6s. And because their second ability, second regiment doctrine, is born soldiers, but I had to slip it in there somewhere. I'm going to spend another CP and auto wound on 5s.
Okay.
So I'm hitting you on 2s, re-rolling 1s, auto wounding on 5s and 6s.
What does the mortal wounds? 5s and 6s now?
5s and 6s.
Okay, cool.
So this is the...
See, Jojo, since the Codex has come out, started watching other content to see the combinations now.
It's been out long enough for him
Yeah,
not to have to
it's been
thought
out
of
long
himself.
enough that other people have found the decent combos, and Jay's, oh, I'll use some of that.
Well, it's because it's all people have talked about. Someone told me this guard codex is broken. I was like, I don't believe you. I've lost a lot with it.
Yeah, true story.
Yeah. So this is the Khan effect, by the way.
Yes, yes. -1 to hit.
He's -1 to hit.
I have no idea.
You did say something about -1 to hit.
I did, didn't I?
It was just then when he said it's -1 to hit.
No,
Right?
that's from your aura bubble, isn't it?
Yes.
Mr. Bubble.
Yeah, which is
It's
inside synaptic link range, so you're good. that's your max 6 mortal wounds done, right?
Yeah. But those are
Still
all.
with, yeah, it's an addition, yeah?
Yeah, and then re-rolling these.
Yeah. Cool, 2 more.
Boop. Boop.
So, I've taken 6 mortal wounds. I've got 9 wounds.
You do.
Your AP minus 3.
And I've got to roll a wound.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So 5s. No, your toughness 6, aren't you?
Yes, the 6s.
So 6s are wounding.
So that auto wound was super important.
Oh, actually, I fired hot shot volley guns at the same time, which I shouldn't have done because they would wound on 5s. But don't worry, we'll just assume it's 6s. I've got.
Give us another one in there.
No,
Put another one in there.
no,
Put another one in there.
no, because I've got a lot of other guns I can shoot it in.
Well, I'll grab the other dice anyway. I am 2 up armour,
Yeah.
4 up invulnerable.
And you are currently minus
4?
4.
So I'm on my 4 up invulnerable. He dead. He dead, right?
Pretty dead.
Oh, actually, no.
Yeah, because I've taken 6 mortal wounds, Joe.
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
I mean, he nearly died without the mortal wound.
Yeah, that's the thing I did, wasn't it? Yes.
Well, they're pretty good, aren't they, Joe?
Once you've watched some other YouTubers, they're great.
Right, so people go mental.
When they're actually putting together combinations and not tagging fucking Henry Cavill, they come up with good stuff.
But, right, but what people are going...
I'll stop.
People go mad about... So obviously people, what they use is Lord Solar Jobber to give them reroll hits and wounds, which is good. It's all right. But you can only do that on 1 unit. And people are like, the sky is falling! I'm like, it's 2 CP and 1 character to support them. And you can only do it on 1 unit of Cassikin.
You would have thought after some of the other codexes, they might have like put into perspective what's broken.
So what makes it strong is the wording of the mortal wound stratagem.
Oh yeah, so you could do 6
mortal wounds per target unit. So if you've got 10 Cassikin with reroll all hits and wounds and that 2 CP, and you split fire, you could do 6 mortal wounds on that unit, 6 mortal wounds on that unit. That's why it's strong. If they could just do 6 mortal wounds.
Yeah, but
would be
you're
so bad.
only firing 1 shot per person.
No, I
range.
know. I'm aware of this, Joe. You and I both don't think it's bonkers broken because I've beat it enough times. But
You'll get it off once because you have to run that unit into the opponent's lines. They'll shoot once, they might kill something, and then they'll just die.
you just killed the Carnifex with Cassikin. Stop whinging, get on with it.
Jonathan De Silva, thank you for the poo.
Thank you for the poo.
Thank you for the poo. Love you. I'm going to fire
No.
a Vanquisher at your big boy over there. The Tyranids.
This one,
That one right there.
transhuman.
For a CP.
Yes.
So I hit you on a 3. I wound you
On the 4 now.
on a 4 because transhuman. Yes, you're correct.
Oh.
That's a wound.
Cool.
It's -5. You've got 2 up save. That's 6 plus D3 damage. So 9 plus D3 mortal wounds. 10, 11.
Cool.
Joe, these white dice are doing well for you, aren't they?
They're not bad actually.
How many does that I have left? What does it start with? 16?
16. So you've got 5 left.
Gross.
Annoyingly, I've parked my other Lehman Russ behind an obscuring building. So
Oh, it's not annoying to me, Joe. That's great.
yeah. So I'm going to fire 2 las cannons at that Carnifex there.
The Carnifex.
Actually, no, we'll shoot the las cannons at the
Yeah.
at him.
Yeah,
So
cool.
I only get 2 because the other one's hiding.
What about the heavy bolter from that Vanquisher? I mean, it could have at least reached the Carnifex.
It's 36 inches.
Yeah, so you could have reached the Carnifex.
You can reach the
So shoot at the Carnifex.
We'll shoot the Carnifex.
Yeah.
Hitting you on 4s.
I'm here for you.
I get to re-roll 1 because of sharpshooters.
I'm here for you, mate. I'm here for you.
Are you in -1 range? 6 inches from...
No.
5s. In the dice tray. 2.
Good, these dice, aren't they?
They're good, yeah.
Some of them are still for sale. I'm good.
You're good. You're good. Right, 2 laser cannons at Mr. Big Boy. 1 hit, but sharpshooters. 2 hits. 3s, because strength 9. Reroll the 1, because banner. That's 2.
It's
Minus-
4s because I was transhuman.
Yes. Yes, there is. Yes, that's what I said.
4 up invulnerables.
They're well good, these dice, right? Broken, one would say. 3 las cannons at your other big boy over there from the other sentinels. A 3 hits because sharpshooter. 3 to wound.
Sharpshooter? You mean take aim?
Take it, that one, yeah.
Which
2.
was the ones that didn't get the +1 to hit? Which ones were the ones that got the other thing? The 5 up, feel no pain?
Oh, these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So both go free.
Yeah.
I'm going to CP reroll one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It still goes through. Fuck you,
Got
white
2
dice.
CP, yeah?
2d6 damage.
Yeah, it was 2 CP, yeah.
9. 8. Maths with Joe.
8, so 8 left. If I've got a strat that can give me wounds back,
Yes. D3.
is there a strat where I can fight on full profile?
Yes.
Cool.
The other Vanquisher over there, I'm going to shoot a warrior.
Do I just fucking Uber him?
Hits.
Yeah, 2s.
He's dead. And then does the one next to him die? Yes.
Joe, chill, man, with the 6s.
Alaskan.
You know, so he's not put that dice down now.
In this, he gets to re-roll because sharpshooter hits. Wounds. -3. Saved.
Hinvan.
I might shoot him with Gatekeeper now.
That one.
That one guy.
Warrior.
Yeah.
That seems like overkill.
So 6
I
shots.
was really excited about using my new Tyranids. He just made sure that I didn't have any cover for my monsters.
So re-roll the one.
With some nice sight lines,
and
right?
then sharpshooter. I quite like sharpshooter actually. I might stick with it, you know.
Okay, carry on.
I was too slow to get that up close reaction shot, Liam.
4. I like these white dice too. Glad I bought a pack.
Minus 3, right?
3.
Gatekeeper, so 5s. Oh,
Yeah, good.
so that's 12 damage on my 3 wound warrior.
I'm done now.
I think you might be, yeah.
I'm done.
You done?
I'm done.
Tell me about all of your secondaries.
I hold 1, 2 objectives. I don't.
You don't
3
get-
objectives. So I get battlefield supremacy.
You hold 3?
Is your kind effect in range of that one? Yeah. So I only hold 2.
Ah.
I haven't got assassination and I haven't got an investigate site. I'm tempted to keep all of them.
Investigate sites? I guess you can get guys out the Chimera and just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Reasonable.
So, yeah, I haven't scored anything, but I will hold on to them
Cool.
for now.
Liam, talk to me about primaries.
Hold 1.
So my children are
Hold
going to learn.
2. So 10.
Cool. And secondaries.
Oh, that's the thing, isn't
You
it?
owe me a new secondary.
So I should be up to 7 CP.
Yep.
I have grind. I've ditched grind because I lose it.
Yep.
So I've got blood and guts still.
So what are you drawing first?
Hairy denial. And defend my stronghold.
Not a bad draw at all. Except for original.
Hairy denial's not great with that fucking Chimera creeping up. But you know, it's a thing, isn't it?
Always be creeping.
It's a thing.
12 inches. What's within 12 of the centre?
The Chimera.
And everything inside
There
it.
might be some sentinels in range as well. Where are we? 22.
Is that not right in the middle of that objective?
No.
Oh, that's better. Okay, it's better for me then.
Your kind effects might be the centre of the table. He is the centre of... No, he's not. Paddy, that's some terrible objective placement.
Doesn't have to be in the centre.
No, it's true.
So the sentinel unit, the other... Oh, and the chimera, yeah.
So there's a lot to get through. So it might be worth getting rid of an area denial right now.
Yeah, because I got 5 up to feel no pain versus mortals as well on that unit.
So let's chuck hairy denial away, Padua.
Yep.
Let's go for some extend battle limes. That's a good one. We'll take that
is a
one.
very-
Limes everywhere.
Limes everywhere. We're okay with that. It's a
Extend
good job
battle
I've got,
lines, blood and guts, and defend stronghold.
good job I've got nice beer because I'm getting sick shit fucking secondaries. Right. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Boo, 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 boo. Okay. Right. Synaptic imperative.
You got 6s to hit explode from your
Which I'm tempted
warriors.
by.
You've got +1 to your psychic powers.
Which I'm also. I don't think that's. I don't care about that one too much right
You've
now.
got fallback and charge, but that's not helpful to you this turn.
No, it's not helpful to me. I think I might go 6s explode for the 2 Carnifexes. Just go picking tanks up and throwing them across the table.
Your warriors might get, if there's psychic advance and charge, could get up there as well. Because they're -3 AP with Kraken as well.
Yeah. Let's go 6s explode for my imperative. Let's spend 2 CP, 1 to heal D3 wounds back on the one with 8 left. For just the one actually. So I've got 9 left and 1 to get the other one to fight at full bracket. Just try and move as far as possible. Cool. Cool. Rerolls on
The Tyranids can do mortal wounds on the charges
because of horned
because they've got
chitin.
the massive nose horn, and your winged Hive Tyrant can do it as well.
How many wounds are Sentinels now? 7. So I think we're gonna put rerolls on this Chumber
Yeah.
from Mr. the Hive Tyrant. I think that's it. I think we just start doing stuff and things, Joe. And Paddy can talk to chat.
We can. No new super chats. However, Victor Bao has just become a member. New member. Welcome to Hasir.
Wow. What a hero.
Exclamation mark Discord in the chat for Hasir, or am I wrong there?
Exclamation mark Discord for Hasir,
Yeah.
yeah. All you get is Discord as a Hasir, but yes,
Yeah.
you will get
But
it.
come and join us in Discord.
Come on, chameleon.
And we love big juicy members around here.
We absolutely do.
Of course we do, Joe.
And
like saying,
welcome and thank you very much for joining us. Jonathan De Silva says you're rolling 4++ like you're playing Harlequins there, Liam, on your involves.
Yep, living the dream.
Yeah. No luck dice, though.
No luck.
Oh, that's a pretty scary looking big bugs, isn't it, Joe?
I love big bugs.
I do.
And you cannot
I think
lie?
I love both of these armies.
I love big bugs and I cannot lie.
I just love all. I just love all the armies I play.
Is there
That's
any
the
armies you don't love?
problem. Orcs?
What?
Never liked orcs. That is a lie. I like classic bike orcs and like Death Dread, like they're called cat dustbin armies, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
The killer can.
Oh yeah, with the grot counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I like those ones. I'm not too keen on these new massive buggy lists. But orcs, I love the idea of orcs as a bad guy. I've just never enjoyed the idea of playing or painting them.
No.
Because I find the people that play orcs really fucking love orcs.
Really
They
into it.
live and breathe orcs. Right? If there weren't orcs in their lives, they just wouldn't exist as human beings, kind of.
Only own red cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same for Space Wolf players as well. I find they're very similar mentality. And also, like Tau, aesthetically I love them. I love painting Tau. I really want to build and paint a Tau army. No real interest in actually playing Tau though, because it's not a play style that I really enjoy. But also I like some Necron builds, but they're quite dull. Love flayed ones though. There was a 7th edition Fall of Orpheus,
Yeah.
Imperial Armour book, which is all about the Minotaur Space Marine chapter. There's Krieg, I think the legions are in it, and then the main bad guys was like a Flayer cult Necron army. They had a flayed one king as well. He was cool.
I'm going to have to interrupt you there, Joe, because John McCardle has come into the chat and has bombed us with 50 gifted memberships.
What an absolute sexy beast.
Legend. And they're all being absolutely swallowed up. Luce has got one.
Is she? Of course she has.
49 other legends have got one.
Fucking cheapskate bastard.
Exclamation mark Discord in the chat and come and join us, you sexy
And
people.
normally, at this point on a Tuesday, it'd be members only.
Yeah.
You lot aren't helping me keep it members only, because you spend lots of money on Tuesdays. I'm like, maybe Tuesdays should not be members only.
Yeah, but what do we give members then?
Thursdays.
But then they come up,
Then it's the same.
maybe like a sexy calendar.
Are you
Okay,
going to take
yeah.
12 pictures of
So
yourself, Joe?
what you're saying is we shouldn't just give Skulls members only content, we should do something different. Like a sexy Joe calendar.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
I've got the
like
camera.
holding kittens, you know, like topless, or like breastfeeding.
I've
a
moved
goat.
everywhere, Paddy.
You've moved.
Thank you,
We're not
John.
talking about Joe breastfeeding kittens.
John, you know you're one of my biggest heroes. Thank you, John. Thank you so much.
You are.
I've moved everywhere. I've gone quite aggressive. I probably regret it because I can't get anywhere near Vanquishers right now because you're playing cagey. Which...
Well, I couldn't actually. But when I did this deployment zone, I didn't really think about deployment zones.
No, you just thought of like long lines of fire for your Vanquishers that
Well,
I couldn't then get to. No, it's fine.
If it's guard versus Nids, and obviously it's Liam's first game, I'm going to put a lot of obscuring terrain on the table.
Just long channels of fire so you could blow 3 warriors away with 1 tank, basically.
I didn't really think that far ahead. What I should have done is slightly offset those buildings, I feel. But then you could have gone boo, 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 into my deployment zone and just dry humped me to death. Like a sexy pug.
Right, psychic phase. I'm going to start with the winged Hive Tyrant. Smite. Cool.
Onto my Carnifex.
Chimera takes D3 mortal wounds. For 2.
Which unit is your Neurothrope going to give the extra dice to for casting psychic powers? That's his ability. So like his one is give a unit reroll 1's a core unit, so I'm assuming you give it to one of the Carnifexes.
I gave it to this one.
Yeah. And then the Neurothrope, he can pick a unit and he can, that when they do a psychic test, they can roll an additional dice and pick the highest.
What if I don't want to? He'll give it to himself.
Fine.
Okay.
Be like that.
Right. So smite 2 mortal wounds.
My Chimera.
Then I'm going to put Catalyst on myself. Yes, I am. I have a 5 up for no pain. Okay, cool.
Yep.
That's him done. We're going to then move over to Mr. the Neurothrope. And he's going to put Onslaught with a bounce onto these warriors. Because they advanced to 8 inches. I spent another CP, by the way, Paddy.
Spent another 2.
Roll an additional dice.
Yeah, was
Goes
that
off.
2 more
Goes
you
off.
spent, you said?
1 more, so I'm down to 3.
Because he gets +2 to his cast.
Yeah. So no, he doesn't get +1.
He, as himself, he gets +1, and then he gets +1 for the
I
relic you
didn't
gave him.
use that last turn.
Oh.
Okay, cool. So they can now advance and charge. He's now going to use his... What are we going to use? His...
What's your Hive Fleet
he's going to
power?
go for a smite
Yeah,
into this thing.
yeah,
So that's a super smite.
yeah,
D6.
yeah.
It's just a 3.
Damn it.
And how many powers can he do? 2 or 3?
He can do 2. He knows 3. You can.
He knows more than 3.
No, he knows 4 because he knows.
He knows his Hive Fleet one. He knows 2 normal Hive Mind powers plus another one for his relic plus smite. It's 5. He knows 5.
Yeah, but I think you can still only cast 2. I think you can spend a CP to cast another one.
I'm going to be very interrupt you quickly. In the dice tray, there's like a single, quite obvious white dot. Can you get rid of that? Because it looks quite like it's black dice on a 1.
You just showed them behind the fucking scenes there, mate, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, now he's got a reset.
Look how bent that is.
Yeah, because you were hammering it with your big gammon hands.
Look at that.
Look at that. Look.
Professional.
And then he's going to punch it. He'll be like, oh, it's not centre. Just don't punch the camera.
Oh, it annoys me. Annoys me. I have to reset that. Okay, so he can do 2. He can cast 2. You think?
I think he can only do 2, but I think he can cast 2, deny 2.
Mr. the Neurothrope. He can cast 2. I wanted my extra... You got 7 left. I don't think I need my extra synaptic power thing on the Carnifex. No, okay. We'll go over to the Zoanthrope. They're going to cast 1, right? Smite.
Yeah.
That's a super smite because I get +6.
Yes.
4. 5 plus 3, 8 mortal wounds on the Chimera.
Does he explode? No.
But it is dead,
It is
is
dead.
what we're saying.
That is dead.
What's
dead.
inside it?
10 people persons.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, good. Not rattlings.
No.
There's not 10 in there, there's 8.
Rattlings are people too.
2 of them died. That was almost perfectly efficient, that. I did 1 more mortal wound than I needed to.
Yeah. My worry now is that they're going to get eaten by a Carnifex.
That's exactly what the plan was, Joe.
You can just see that you Hive Tyrant like swooping through the buildings about to come and buck up those sentinels.
Yes. So that's my sidekicking done, because I've got no other sidekicking to do. Done. So we're going to now fire his Dewberry Firkin into them.
He's going to vomit on me.
D6, minimum 3. 3. Hitting you on 4s. 2 hits. Reroll 1s was on the other one. And then 2s.
To kill.
2 wounds. 2 more dead. I guess these death spitters you place them so I can't see. Can you get down to Guardsman eye and make sure I can't see you?
You cannot see me.
Cool. Cool. Good story. Right, okay. We got some acid sprays.
Yeah.
Some 18-inch spurt all over you type things.
Ooh. Good lord.
Well, I can spurt you guard. They're 2 wounds each, right? And acid sprays 2 damage. So they could be dead in no time at all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a problem for you, isn't it? What's inside that building? Is that more scions?
Carskin.
Or is it?
Yeah.
I'm spraying at them.
Oh.
D6 plus 6, isn't it? Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
I am going to spend a CP to. I haven't seen the dice. I'm going to spend a CP to transhuman them down to 7.
Oh, okay. Auto hit.
Yeah.
Strength 6.
So it would be 2s, up to
Fours.
4s.
Okay, so there is 4.
At -2.
Something? -2?
I think it's -3. Double check. I've got a 3-up save currently.
It is.
I think it's -3. 2
Drum
damage.
roll, drum roll, drum roll. Acid spray is -3, 2 damage.
6s.
No, 4 dead.
Died.
Just because fuck you. That's
Oh
why.
dear.
Wow.
Mr. The Other Carnifex is going to go at the other Caskins.
What makes me sad is that in this box set, you get a medic model because he's in the medic. He's a kill team in the medic game. But
I've hit you twice.
it's not on it.
I've wounded you twice on the other Caskins.
With
The Carnifex, Mr. The Carnifex.
he's -4, 2 die.
It is -4, yeah, 2 die.
Why do you keep killing all my cast again?
Oh, because we just watched them yeet and delete a fucking Carnifex, Jay.
Yeet and delete.
These are my fancy new models. I bought 10 new ones today. Just wait till Lord Polar Macarius comes.
Do I flame the rest of the Caskins here, Paddy, or do I
Yes.
flame his command squad?
Command. Oh, you got rid of Assassinate, didn't you?
I did get rid of Assassinate, but his command squad gives him orders and things.
Yeah, I'd go for the command squad. It's going to be more punishing, and Joe gets to keep his new toys.
I'm going to flame the command squad, Jay. D6 plus 6. Oh, just a 12.
But then again, I am a gamey dickhead, so.
You are.
that's
You,
what
I
would do.
mean, it's fine that you can finally come to terms with it. 2s! 4 1s in there.
So,
Yeah, they're all -3.
I
they're all
wish
2
you
damage.
hadn't have done this because now he's got to roll medics.
I've
it's gonna
got-
take
Yeah, I
so
know,
long.
I know.
I've got 8 people here, right? So they're all
8 wounds.
8 wounds. So
I'm going to put my 8 wounds here. Here's my 8
Where's
wounds.
that black dice gone?
Here's my 8 wounds.
No, so the first, so medic, he's dead. Next one, dead.
You
Banner
medic
bearer.
first.
No, so these are my medic
Oh,
rolls.
right.
So, like, Jurgen's dead. Foxman's dead. This is on the Bannerman. He also dead. Because
Why did you put 2 different kinds of dice in? I don't understand.
it's 2 damage.
Yeah,
And I've got 5 up for no pains.
right.
So the black. So basically, I'm rolling the black dice.
Oh, right, okay.
The extra one. So I need to take these all on my. So this will be on the medic, dead, and then these are 5 up invulnerable saves. So they go through at 6. So he's got to take 6 for no pains. Takes 1 more.
That's not bad, is it?
So you've killed everyone but the officer who's taken a wound.
I mean, I'll take that.
He's just been throwing his underlings in front of him, right?
Yeah.
I'll take that, Jay. I'm okay with that.
So weirdly, in a command squad, like the most valuable person is the banner bearer.
Right, charging time, I guess.
Chargingtons.
Charging.
Harry von Chargingtons. Carnifex is going to eat some guardsmen over here.
Joe's just knocking over
No, we're not.
tyrants.
Then you get +1 to your charge.
Yeah, I got 3.
Oh.
So +1's 4.
Mm.
Warriors. They'll make it. So that's a 9. Yeah, they'll make it. Like this, like that. See, just like that. Just like that. Those warriors, that Carnifex will charge that fucking thing there. Yep, we're in. Yeet. This big jumbo wumble will charge that Chimera over there. Yep, we're in. You take that little top off that objective marker.
That's why we don't glue them together, Paddy.
Yeah, Paddy.
Yeah, Paddy.
You fucking penis.
Paddy was like, we're going to glue these objectives.
Right. These warriors will charge the sentinels.
I'm going to spend a CP
What for?
to not Overwatch because I can't Overwatch.
Very quick.
scaredy
Very
farts.
quickly. Does the command squad get character protection because there's the character keyword?
So
and
the
it's a
officer
unit?
in the unit has the character keyword, but the rest of the unit doesn't.
Okay.
So my thought behind that was, if So basically, once the 4 other people die, the command squad, then the officer becomes a character.
But what about stuff like Celestine and her 2 thingies, who between them both get the character keyword?
Hey, what?
So Celestine and her 2 ladies,
Yeah.
between them as a unit, they've got the character keyword, right, and are therefore able to get character protection. Is the question in chat and my own is does that apply to the command
Gemini
squad?
a separate unit though?
No,
No.
they're part of her unit.
That's what they're called, the Gemini.
I don't
yeah.
know.
So the question probably doesn't matter for now, but one to take away is: do the guards command squad, because they have a character in there, and I'm sure the character protection wording is unit rather than model. One for later because it will take too long to figure out.
Get someone in chat. Can you go through the
So,
various million different?
If
rules?
it is the case, I wouldn't be able to shoot them. You can put all them back and just pull all the Carskin off. Because they would have all died,
Yeah.
wouldn't they? They would have, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would have died.
So chat, confirm for us. Because if it confers the lookout serve rule to the unit, then they'd get lookout serve for being behind 3 sentinels because they're vehicles. Which makes command squads much better than we thought.
Yeah. Does Grimold? Because Grimoldus get the character keyword. Does Grimoldus get lookout sir when he's got all of his little
He
I'm not sure, but
servitor people?
the Dark Apostle does with his 2 dudes.
But this is 5 dudes with a big flag.
Yeah.
a big wavy flag.
Does
Where's my fucking rule book gone?
Dave B thinks officer grants character to the squad. Only 1 so far. Plus Lehman Russ as well also thinks it does.
Looks like your Carskin are dying. Lol. I actually wanted to shoot his Carskin, but I thought I'd leave them alive for him.
Yeah.
I think they're right. I can't find my rule book. I don't know where I put it.
Oh, it's here.
The actual rule book.
Core book.
Oh, there is one behind her, actually. Yeah, so it'll be keywords. Might be in rare rules, I guess.
Do you want to continue munching stuff?
Oh, I'm going to, yeah.
I'll
so
read this.
I need to charge the Winged Hive Tyrant into the Sentinels. All the other charges I was going to roll have failed. So it's just that one left. But I was waiting for that for a dice cam roll. Because it's 7-inch charge. I feel like it's significant, because otherwise the Winged Hive Tyrant's on his own. So I say it's 7, but I've got adrenal glands, so it's actually a 6.
toxin sac? Oh.
I've got 12.
So, look out, sir. Models cannot target a unit that contains any character models with a wounds characteristics of 9 or less with a ranged weapon, while that unit is within 3 inches of any other friendly vehicle or monster unit.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with
Not bad.
the Winged Hive Tyrant.
Oh.
Because I haven't used him yet. I want to yeet some fucking...
He has got 5 attacks.
Does he though?
Hits on 2s, re-rolling 1s for his lash whip.
Yeah. Keep talking to me. I like it when you talk dirty.
Strength 11, I think.
11. With the
Or is it
Reaper.
7 plus 4. Or
So-
it might be 10.
It's 7, and then whatever the Reaper is.
I think it's plus 4, I want to say.
The Reaper of Obliterax is not on these pages. Yes, it is.
Joe Lehman Russ says he's very sorry.
Just keeps everyone, the chat just loves killing my character, my model.
At least your cool banners stayed still, and you love
Okay.
a banner.
Yeah.
So it's just a bone sword, but it gets extra rules.
Just a bone sword,
It was
actually.
a monstrous bone sword.
So monstrous bone sword. So it's +3. So I'm strength 10.
You'll put, so you are, because you've got your adrenal glands, you get +1, so you're strength 11.
So strength 10 with 5 attacks. Just
5
the 5.
attacks.
Just
Yeah.
the 5 attacks.
So you 5. You hit on 2s.
Where's my lash whip? Okay.
You means you
So hit
reroll
on
ones.
2s.
I'm gonna
Reroll 1s.
Going to destroy the board. Anything else?
Where's your 3s?
No, I'm good, thanks. You can reroll 1 for your prehensile tail.
I've rolled 2 1s into 1s there.
Yeah.
So
you
you've,
do
you've taken 3 more wounds.
3 more wounds, and it's -3.
It is -3.
Or is it -4?
-3. Oh no, it's -4.
Yeah.
Because I'm Kraken.
So I don't get a save.
You don't get a save.
So that's
4 damage each.
so 2 dead.
No. Yes. 1 dies. Second one takes 4 damage, and then 3 more wounds at the end. We learned. So yeah, 2 die exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Do they explode? 1 does.
Nice.
He does a mortal wound to you
And to the other sentinel.
and to his buddy.
Does that mean how many wounds the Sentinel's got?
7.
Nice.
What does the winged Hive Tyrant have? Also 16?
He
let's-
has
let's-
12.
Let's say 16.
A normal one has 13, but the winged one gets less.
No, let's just say 16.
Um,
So, are you going to interrupt anywhere? No, good. I
No.
didn't think you would waste 2 CP on that. That'd be silly.
shall I attack you back with my sentinel?
You're one. You can attack me without your sentinel right now if you want to.
I hit-
Chainsaws.
I hit you twice.
Is this the chainsaws, no chainsaws? Because you
Liam,
can't
your
do
look is in the way of the cam.
Oh, fuck the cam.
I wound you.
They had to see me, not the camera.
Your toughness 7, because yes. So I wound you once at -2.
Probably okay.
Probably fine.
Okay, warriors have 3 each.
Mm.
Ah, that's nice, isn't it? That's tasty. And I have a lash whip and a bone sword. So, they're okay actually.
So hitting on 3s.
They're all right, aren't they?
Yeah. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
3s, rolling 1s.
6s explode.
Why do they?
Because that's the one that you put on this turn.
Yes, it was.
And you're killing me on
I
2s.
forgot that one on that one. So 2s. They'll all be dead, Joe.
They're all dead. They're good.
I should have had grind them down this turn. That's been much better for me.
And
Okay.
assassinate. You would have had loads of points.
One. No assassinate points.
not yet.
Because apparently it gets the. I did look at that command squad originally and think to myself, that's the fact they can be targeted makes them shit. Now I think they're much better.
I think you could put a lance cannon or a missile launcher in there as well. It's an untargetable missile launcher just firing off randomly.
So Screamer Killer into Mr. the drivey boat.
I'm going to spend 2 command points to reduce damage by 1. I'm not sure if it will save me. It probably won't.
I hit you on a thing.
3s.
3s.
Rerolling 1s. 'Cause
Rerolling
that's the one you
ones.
put onto him.
But exploding 6s.
Yeah.
So cool. From all my 11 attacks, I've got 12 hits. I would have spent a CP to reroll wounds, by the way. Paddy.
Your 6s still explode at the moment because you're
Yeah,
synaptic
it's-
imperative.
Yeah, that's what I just did. So wound you on 5s with rerolls. Not so good this time round. Only 2 so far. I
Oh
think.
no, you're winning me on 4s. Because you're strength 6 plus 1, 7.
Oh, of course, you're a Chimera, not a Lehman Russ, aren't you?
Mm.
With the reroll for the CP, did you spend the CP for me, Paddy? Put me down to 2.
Yes, can.
Didn't help me at all. If you don't fail all these saves, Joe, at -4.
-4, so I don't get a save.
Yeah, -4. I keep forgetting about that extra AP I get
Yeah.
for being Kraken. -4,
That's 12 damage, he's dead.
including the -1.
Yeah, because you do 3 damage normally.
Cool.
Good.
Does he explode? No.
Here's another 4 for all the people inside. I like these Screamer Killers. We need to get some more of these painted up, Joe.
They are good, aren't they?
Yeah. Fuck painting more Votan. They're shit. Paint more Nids. I want to paint more Nids.
Can you run them in units of 3?
Yeah. Yeah, so you can take 3 hits of 3 Screamer Killers.
So 9, Joe.
You can take 9, and then you can take 3 units of 3 normal Carnifexes and give them all double Siren Talons.
You can take 9 Screamer Killers and I'll 1 eye.
Well, why are we doing that?
Hashtag Carnifex matter.
Do I spend a CP to see if I can disembark 6 inches?
They die on 1s and 2s instead.
Do I
Yes.
risk it for a biscuit?
Yes, do that, yes.
I'm going to risk it for a biscuit.
Thank you.
3 die.
You only lost 1 more for that CP. That's worth it.
Yeah.
That's
In the
very worth it.
meantime, Mr. the Tyrannifex is going to fight. I don't think these are very good, are they? In
No, they only got like 4
melee,
attacks.
melee. 4 attacks exactly, Jay. Look at that. You do your things. Hitting on 3, 6s explode. Cool, hit you twice. And I am strength 8 with my powerful limbs. Oh, I forgot about my stinger salvos as well. So I've wounded you twice at -2.
5s.
4 damage on the other drivey car. Chimera, Joe.
Chimera.
The Chimera. That's what it's called, isn't it?
No.
And I'm going to spend a CP to overrun.
You can't.
Why?
Because you're still in combat with the unit.
I thought you could just do it.
No, overrun. Check it, but I'm pretty sure it's on a unit that is not currently in engagement range with.
You can't really overrun if you haven't finished killing what you've
Of course you can.
fought, have you?
Of course you can. You play rugby, right?
Yeah.
Plough through 3 people. You still overrun. They're not dead.
Hopefully you don't die in rugby.
Well, you're not playing hard enough. Talk amongst yourselves.
We do need the elevator music.
The Brom music.
The Brom music, yeah. While you're ranting... Oh. I'll save it.
So he can overrun, and your other con effects
We
can
need
overrun.
him to overrun. It's whether I overrun these guys onto the objective just to put more shit there. But I feel like that con effect is pretty safe. So Joe's right. A unit that I read the unit that charge part can then make a normal move, but it has to have no enemy models within engagement range. And selfishly, one of those... I feel like if a winged Hive Tyrant with a fucking Reaper flew into 3 Sentinels, they should probably all die.
Do we know how many 6s you rolled to hit?
So, chat, that's why I asked the question. Chat said you rolled 2 6s.
Well then,
that
do
you
2
didn't
more
explode
attacks.
with.
Oh! Strength 11. So 3s.
3s. And then -4 now?
Yes, yes.
So don't get a save.
Yeah, so he would be dead.
So he's dead.
Yeah.
Does he explode?
Yeah, I can overrun him. We're saying I can overrun him with his
Now
60...
you can overrun him. With the magic of technology and going back in time and chat, you can overrun.
I'm suddenly feeling better.
Thank you to Inside Out Miniature Painting for catching that one for us.
Put that fucking objective back to where it was.
And now he's overrun away.
He's overrun away from Vanquishers.
Yeah. Because they don't really like them.
Because I don't really like Vanquishers. Even though I've got 15 more wounds. Jojo,
Yeah.
it'd be your turn.
What did you score in your points?
I
and
don't.
stuff?
Tell me.
I'm not even looking at cards anymore.
Did you extend your battle lines?
I did extend my battle lines.
That's lucky.
I have now got blood and guts.
Yep.
And I've started to defend my stronghold.
Brilliant.
So I've got 10 points. I'm on for 15.
A Jojo.
I've still got. So I
Talk to me about primary though before you fight back.
So I currently hold 2 objectives.
That's good.
Because of his clever 6-inch disembark.
Yeah. And then I've still got assassination, investigator sight, and battlefield supremacy.
You have.
Orders and stuff and things.
I mean, Battlefield Supremacy should be easy for you
Yeah.
now. You just get that other unit out of that other Chimera and you've got it.
Yeah.
What was the other ones?
Investigator sight.
Oh, that's not so good. Although they could just do that there and be a
Yeah.
sacrificial lamb. That's
Yeah,
5 points.
they're gonna enjoy being dead soon.
And then assassinate.
Kill a character.
Which is him,
Or him.
or him,
Or him.
or him. Yeah. So that's not super brilliant right now.
It's a party over here.
Have you got both tape measures? Open?
No.
Yes. You can see it on camera.
They're
big and red.
Eddie!
We're going to take.
On me, take on me. I can't.
The command phase is really, really long with Joe's guard, isn't it?
Lou said to me before,
Hero ones.
she was like, put the dice on tonight. And she said, and then I'll just worry about packing them up in the morning. So I messaged her like 40 minutes ago and be like, we've sold a lot. And she just messaged me like, yeah, I'm already packing them. I didn't get my Tuesday night off.
So reroll ones, fixed bayonets, reroll ones,
Nice.
and take aim on the last few Catherican.
Catercan!
The
They
board
don't
looks
have,
a lot
have a
more.
morale check to take.
What? So
4 died?
I have 6 there.
So 4 died.
How much
Leadership.
CP do I have currently, Padua?
You, I need to add you one, so I think you got 4.
On 4.
But you
What's the
would
leadership? 7?
7. No, 8 because Catherican, I think.
So 1 or 2 you pass. There you go, you're good.
sorted.
No, more than that. 3 or 4 you would have passed.
Right, Joe, you move.
So have we got some super chats?
We
and
do
things?
have some super chats to talk about. Joe, you remember how you were shitting on Tau about not liking their playstyle? James Hobbs says, what's not to like about Tau? Use Farsight for combat Tau, or just remove 30% of your opponent's army each turn.
I don't find that fun. Going turn 1, I'm going to do nothing.
Don't you play with Gatekeeper, Vanquishers and Plasmacutioners, Joe?
Or unbelievably broken Tyranids.
Don't you play with Vanquishers, you go, oh, I rolled a 6 to hit, and I auto wound, it's AP -5, and you can't get vulnerable saves, and it's minimum 7 damage plus D3 mortal
Right,
wounds.
so, yeah, but I don't enjoy the aspect.
Isn't that the thing you said you hate about Votan, and yet you're quite literally adding more tanks to your army that can do the same thing?
Maybe. He's going to fall out of combat for reasons. And then
I hate Tau. But do you know what? I don't hate Tau because of the amount of damage they can do. I don't mind that at all. I feel like Tau should have some more advanced weapon systems and other species. I hate Tau simply because of one thing and one thing only:
Is it drones?
the drone mechanic.
Yeah.
I don't even mind drones as a concept.
Yeah.
I just don't like the way it currently works. I feel there's far too many feels bads with drones right now.
Joe's just busy destroying the studio.
I felt
That
thing.
camera's there every week. We now have no idea if it's going to be lined up in.
I'm just going to move it into the centre so it's less balanced for Joe. There we are. This is what Joe was trying to destroy. This wonderful camera. He just doesn't want to show everyone about to get eaten, does he? There we are. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, so I don't dislike Tau. I love the whole battlesuit idea and the whole kind of mech kind of thing. Almost like a sort of mini anime kind of feel to it as well. I just hate the drone mechanic and I hate the way drones work.
But also, it's the turn up.
Excuse me.
I roll 300 dice for my 3 units of burst cannon guys, re-rolling all hits and wounds, despite the fact that I play Black Legion Terminators. But that's only on 1 unit. Not
Joe only hates it when an army that he's not controlling has it. It's alright when he's got it. Oh, I don't like this whole Mark of Zinch thing unless it's on my turn.
Unless
Yeah.
it's selective
to take-
versus high damage and ignore all. If Mark of Zinch on Terminators would be so much better.
I don't like this
vote.
Votan thing where if you hit you auto wound unless I get it on Born Soldiers across my whole army. And then
I'm-
it counts as a 6.
I'm running Speedy Guard now.
I know, good. It's better.
Joe,
That's
you
what-
might have to prostitute yourself a little bit here, because talk of a sexy Joe calendar was rife in chat. Lehman Russ has super chatted to ask how much for a sexy Joe calendar,
Yeah.
and there were a lot of people saying they would look at one.
Well, I really like pizza, so a couple of them. Just
What? Just strewn across? Oh, you mean in payment? Okay, yeah.
I was
could-
thinking of pizza nips as well.
yeah,
like
like
a conveniently placed pizza slice.
I could make like some kind of bikini out of pizza slices.
It would only have to be a 6-inch personal, right?
One of those micro ones, the microwave ones, not
Chicago town.
And before you start shooting, Joe, one more. Walking Death 69 says, thanks for the dices.
These are beautiful
They are.
dices. They're so. I can't get over how nice. Luce has excelled with these. They're so nice.
Speaking of Luce, Colonel says, tell Luce that we truly appreciate it for all of the work she's doing tonight, packing all of these dice.
We've got a week off coming up soon.
Unless
right.
everyone, as long as everyone buys the dice beforehand, right?
Luce will stream. Well, no, because I'm fucking shutting the shop for a week. I don't care. Luce and I are streaming tomorrow night. We're streaming on Thursday night.
stripping. Did you say
Yes,
strip?
Luce and I are streaming on Friday night, and then I'm having a week off. Because Friday night is the night before Christmas Eve. But there's something more important than Christmas Eve on that day, Paddy.
What's that then?
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
Yeah. So that's like a birthday stream, and then we have a week off, and then the next stream we do is New Year's Eve. Because you could go out and buy expensive beer and things, or gift memberships. Anyway.
I might just play Warzone 2 until like
The cows come home.
Yeah. A Vanquisher. Tyranids.
Wait.
That one there. That one there.
What can the other ones see?
That one.
Transhuman.
On that one. Or that
Yeah.
one.
On that one.
On that
Is that
one.
your
The one-
last
the one
CP
with
there,
all the-
Liam?
No, I got one left. Maybe it's my last one. I'll trust you, Paddy.
A 3. That's a hit.
4.
There's no wound. Sad times.
Would you like to re-roll it?
Nah. Laser cannon. Misses, but I get a free reroll. Hits.
4
Wins
plus.
on the 4. Oh,
Transhuman coming up Millhouse.
that's slightly annoying. This one will shoot that one over there. Hits on a 3. I get a free reroll.
Because sharpshooters.
Oh,
Ah,
flipping
no.
heck.
It's
Right.
all switching round.
Heavy bolter.
Oh, the old switcheroo there, Joe.
1 wound.
Probably passed. 2 up
Minus
save.
1,
Yeah.
that's fine. These guys are doing the action, by the way.
Yep.
And then that's
What action? The YMCA.
the
Investigator site.
yeah, that one. Yeah. And then the other unit over there will shoot the big guy. There.
Big guy. Big guy. You only win me on 4s, Joe, for Transhuman.
Well, I'm wounding you on 6s currently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Las pistol.
8 last pistols. Oh, you should definitely take in Born Soldiers there.
But 6s explode 1, 2, 3.
Because Cadians.
6s. Just the one actually.
2+. Do they get take aim? 2+. 2+.
I can put take aim on, but I didn't. I'm going to. You're toughness 8, aren't you?
Yes.
So I'm going to overcharge a plasma gun.
Yeah, you are. He's dead. Oh.
He has hit you twice. He has wounded you once. -3.
Yes,
2 damage.
Cool.
2 damage.
This is this guy over here.
Yarp.
So I'm down to 7.
I might shoot
Oh, just say it. Don't say it. Just do it.
3 las cannons at him
I heard
From the
that.
Sentinels.
from the Sentinels.
You had nothing.
That is 3 hits.
You got to take aim on them.
Yes. Oh no, I did fix bayonets. 3, isn't it? 1 wound. -3.
Sometimes we can all do the 6s, Joe.
Yes, and Weston's been on and gifted 1 Liam Dempsey membership, which has been snapped up immediately, followed by the one, the only, Caldor Pug Rago, who's been on and gifted a membership, taking the total to 58 for this whole stream.
Fucking
It's in the
stop
chat.
it. No, stop it.
Captain Mannerings has gifted one.
I've still got to buy the 3 vouchers for the £300 winners, which is a tomorrow task on my calendar.
So if we had another 42 people.
No, Joe, no. I'm stopping that now.
It's 59 now.
We'll stop at the end of the month. £100 when we get to 100 members.
Do you know how much
100
money I
members.
spent this weekend on raffle and your fucking hotels and food and shit?
No.
No. You practically bankrupted me.
Welcome to our 3 new members, ! Discord. Come and join us in the Great Hall.
Yeah.
Joe, what you shooting? What you charging? What you doing?
I could have re-rolled one that missed las cannon because sharpshooter I missed anyway. Right, I'm gonna fire a melter gun at the big boy.
Can't change the path, Joe.
Hits. Wounds -4, so a 6.
Saved. Oh, no.
D6 damage for 2. Sad times.
Cool. Put some more thumph.
And then some las guns. That's a wound from my las gun. Go ahead and roll a 1.
Oh, I keep rolling them up the trail like this. Oh, fuck you.
Like that. This is where you got to sing a jaunty song.
In my head, I'm singing one.
And
You were right, these are nice beers.
It's a very good beer.
So this unit here is going to spend.
Why are you running on my fun, Joe?
Spend a CP to do mortal wounds on
Oh,
6s
here comes that interesting stuff again.
on that guy there. So this is the hot shot volley guns. So hit you on 2s, rerolling 1s. 6s don't explode because the unit you murdered with flamers.
They're not Cadians.
The Karsakin.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I'm wounding you on 5s. Rerolling the 1s. So 1, 2 mortal wounds, and 2 saves at -3. -4. Take aim, and then mortal wounds trap.
3 wounds.
3 wounds
What was that on? This big dude.
on the big boy, yeah. And then 1, and then there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 other buddy pals. Reroll the 1s.
Why did you pick up all the 2s and stuff?
Because take aim, you hit on 2s. Because they hit on 3s. Because Karsakin.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you pointed at the heavy bolter dudes. I was a bit confused then for a minute.
And then reroll the 1. So 1 mortal wound and 1 save.
Quick. Cool.
So 2 damage. Does he explode?
Do they explode?
They do explode. He explodes and does. I want to say D3 mortal wounds to that guard squad, but I would check because it might be D6.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That'd be very good.
I think it's D6.
The closest enemy unit within 6, which is them,
Yeah.
suffers D6 mortal wounds.
Mm.
So just roll over 6. Oh, just one.
Just the one actually.
Roll over 6. Oh, that one works.
There it is.
There it is, James. It's that one, really. Let's roll number 6. Ooh, I saw it there, yeah. No, I love these dice. They feel lovely as well.
Good finger.
Feel it.
Good finger feel.
They look good on camera, but I can confirm they look better off camera as well. You don't really get like the nice matte finish on the dice cam.
I mean, you do get a matte finish because unlike every other channel in the world, you haven't got the glaring lights bouncing back on the dice cam. So you go,
very true.
I can't see what it says. I just know you've rolled some dice.
Especially when I shrink dice cam to tiny by accident. Haven't done that today.
No.
Hey, what is it? These guys. Chuk, 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 chuk. I miss Born Soldiers, I'm honest.
I told you never to drop it.
You don't listen to you into dropping it.
Literally.
You don't listen to me, do you?
2 seconds before we go on. Like, what regiment? Oh, Born Soldiers. Oh, you're so boring. You say that all the time. Everyone shows up Born Soldiers. Why don't you try something different? That's what you sound like. Plasma Cutioner at those warriors. For 4. I'm going to overcharge.
Shouldn't you roll that before the number of shots?
Nah, it's optional. The next thing he's going to roll all the ones, see his got none, and then Overwatch.
Yeah, you're good.
-4.
So I don't get safe?
No.
So 2.5 die?
The damage free.
Are they? You're dead.
And then
This is turning into a chat plays very quickly, Paddy.
Well, I was about to say the same for Joe, because there's like on the camera there's a beautiful purple line at the halfway just.
There
tanks.
was a beautiful
Yeah.
and
battle.
then the Sentinels are charging Das kind effects.
But bold strategy, Cotton.
I don't know why, but we're doing it.
No, are you sure? Before you move that, do you want to take it back?
Nah.
I mean, he's said about 4 times he's not sure what he's doing, but he's doing it.
Okay. I dig it.
You got any cool strats to do more damage in
So
combat?
So obviously I fixed bayonets on them.
Yeah.
Because you can do that with chainsaws.
They just
attack another
get
knife.
longer teeth.
Yeah.
I don't know if there is a combat.
One longer tooth.
Yeah.
I'm re-rolling ones.
It's just a wildly unbalanced chainsaw.
Is this really worth it, Joe? You're going
Of course it is. All day, every day. Murder, death, face. Murder.
I think he's
mean-
a bit nuts.
I don't understand. Don't know.
No one understands. It's
I don't know
just
what's
Joe.
going on right now.
3s. Re-roll the one. Oh, there's a lot more 2s in it than I was expecting. There's a lot more 2s. Right. That's fine. Ow, I just poked my finger into the thing. I'm wounding you on 3s.
We were on the ones for the banner.
Yeah. Am I wounding you on 3s? You are toughness
8.
7.
Toughness kind of fixed, Joe.
Which I believe is toughness 7.
I think it's 7, but I'm just looking. What do you want it to be?
6.
I want it to be 8.
Toughness 7.
5.
So you win me on 5s.
Mm.
That's bad. It means you win me once.
Mm.
What's your AP, Joe? What's your AP, Joe? Fixed bayonets.
Hang on.
I think Joe's just going to demonstrate what happens when you feed a Carnifex Sentinels.
AP 3.
AP 3, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm on a 5+ save. AP 3?
Well, it's AP 2 fixed bayonets because you +1.
5 up. Cool, I passed.
Cool.
How many damage would it have been, Joe?
Just the 2.
Which would have been 1 because I'm a Carnifex.
Joe, before you finish feeding your the Carnifex Sentinels, did you fire Gatekeeper this turn?
Doesn't matter. He's in charge for you now.
Liam's taking the advantage.
We'll fight back, Joe.
Hang on.
These poor dead Sentinels.
I'm going to reduce damage by 1.
How much does that cost you, Joe?
I'm just checking because the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. What is it called? Ablative plating, I think it's called.
Yes, it's called ablative plating.
It's 2 CP.
Cool, you have 2 left.
What's your toughness?
6.
AP -4.
Oh.
Joe, you've made
Do you
some-
get?
Oh, no. I think it's only when I charge. I think it's only when I charge. I think you might have a 6-up save. Kraken. If it made a charge move, yes.
6s.
Oh dear, Joe.
Joe, you've made some questionable choices in your time.
You've
but
killed
this is a good
one. And one's taken 4 wounds. So one's got 3 wounds. Does he explode? No.
I thought you were going to do more damage than exploding. Importantly, Paddy, I do get 5 more points for defending my stronghold.
Speaking of points, Joe, talk to me. I think you've got 10. Battlefield Supremacy and Investigate Sites.
Yes.
Very good. And what are you doing with Assassinate? Are you going to get rid of it at the end of the turn? Or
I'm
keep it?
gonna keep hold of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep hold of it because it. Yeah.
I hold 2 to 10, Padua.
Very nice. Talk to me about your secondaries.
I got a fresh deck coming.
That is exciting.
We've got deploy a teleport homer, hold the limes, and capture enemy outpost. So all in all, fucking dog toffee. But you know, we'll give it a go, won't we? Deploy a teleport homer.
Could be wholly within his deployment zone. And if it's not infantry or obsec, completes in your next command phase.
Where's your deployment zone end up, Joe?
It should be 18 inches out.
Yeah.
Well, that's not funny, is it?
On the tip of the arrow and the.
So my synaptic imperative will be fall back in charge. I think. And just go.
Who are you giving me roll ones to?
I don't fucking care, quite honestly.
One of the 2 kind effects is or the warriors.
Well, it can only be this one, can't it?
Well, it's whoever's in synaptic link range.
Well, he's not in synaptic link range.
Oh, he's just 10.
It'll be him.
Yeah. And then.
+1 to cast to himself.
Or +1 dice, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the same thing, to himself. I need to look at my stratagem.
While you're looking at your stratagem, I'm going to read some of our super chats.
Yeah, please do. I'm going to start moving anyway, Paddy, so go for it.
Rambo has asked, Liam, when do you want to announce the mini project for next year? Tomorrow's stream so people can sign up? Question mark. I'm not entirely sure what mini project.
Friday, we'll do it Friday.
Friday. There you are. Easy. So, on the topic of gifted memberships and getting reasonably high, Walking Death 69 has gifted 5 more Liam Dempsey memberships,
Pack it in.
which were already all taken. So, thank you very much. I'm going to keep that one to last. Lehman Russ says, sell the car and get a people carrier. I think in response to us talking about carrying everyone up to the Great Hall gathering, not
A
giveaway.
minibus.
Yeah, get a people carrier so we can all jump in. Matthew Clare Music says, if this does turn into a chat plays, Brass Scorpion for Liam, given it's his birthday. Happy birthday, Liam, and happy Dice Day to the Great Hall Gimps. And then someone else mentioned in chat that it should be an emotional support Baneblade for Joe,
Yeah.
given that it is also your birthday.
Yeah.
It's not your birthday. It's gone.
Is my birthday too? My birthday is closer than your birthday.
Your birthday's gone now.
Caldor Pug Rago is back in chat with Super Chat. Says,
hero.
see Siege's Twitter feed for a Christmas surprise.
See Sieges?
Yeah, as in Siege Studios. Boom. This Siege Studios. It didn't work. That one. And speaking of
Twitter feed.
Twitter feed.
Do I have Twitter? Is that a thing I have?
Twatter!
Do I tweet?
Speaking of a Christmas surprise, Tino has super chatted a massive £50 and says, Merry Crimo.
Oh, legend. Thank you, CT. Love
I
you.
It
I
is a
don't
Merry Christmas.
I don't have Twitter.
Twatter.
No,
Oh.
I don't have the app. Do you have Twitter? There's only one reason why people use Twitter.
What's that for? Is it for stuff that can't be mentioned on the internets before?
Yeah.
Oh, it's already after 9 o'clock. We should be fine.
After the watershed.
Exactly. That's the thing still, right?
Hmm.
I'm going to...
For lewd behaviour. LEWD.
Ricky Chow has super chat said, look at this boy working on his birthday, you absolute legends. Take man money.
It's not my birthday.
I think they're talking about Joe.
Yeah.
It's not his birthday.
I have a week-long birthday like the Queen.
Is it closer to Joe's birthday or your birthday?
My
Joe's birthday was on Sunday. My
Yeah.
birthday's on Saturday.
Sunday.
No, my birthday's on Saturday, Joe.
Oh, I thought it was
My
a
birthday's
yeah,
Chris-
I thought it was a week. I thought
My birthday's Christmas Eve,
Mm.
not Christmas Day.
I forget when Christmas Day is.
I'm working the night before my birthday. For you beautiful people.
I was doing like, because
Coke.
we've got like a weekly rota, like a calendar of like what food we eat, like the dinner list, because I could do the food shop today. And then Sunday, I was like, chicken nuggets and chips.
Okay, Jay.
And then my missus was like, it's Christmas Day on Sunday.
Psychic
Before
times.
you roll the dice, really quickly, the Christmas surprise was your Black Templars. Your gifted, delightful Black Templars are on the Siege Studios feed.
Oh,
Very pretty.
they are very nice.
Psychic shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Mr. the Hive Tyrant.
Mm.
Catalyst on himself.
Mm.
Is that the Field of Pain one? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Onslaught's the charge one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Catalyst. Cool, get it. A 5 up Field of Pain.
Cats all over him.
And then we've got Smite, I think. Probably just a cheeky Smite on the Casterkin.
Why did you hate my Carterkin?
Cool, D3 mortal wounds on the Casterkin. Cool, 2 mortal wounds, 2 are dead. Get them off. Mr. the Neurothrate. Actually, we're going to do the Zoanthropes first. Silly, I know it's silly.
You
But-
get the additional dice. And
I don't want to. I want him to smite this way. I don't want him to smite this way. But if I smite this way, he'll probably do 3 or 4,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
And then their smite will only kill 2. If they smite this way, they could kill all 6, and then his smite could do a few more.
Well, you only have to roll a 3, don't you, on a super smite?
Yeah. So we're going to use the Zoanthropes for smite.
They get +6 to that.
Yeah, so they got
9.
9.
It's not a super smite though, is it? You have got a CP.
Well, no, you only have to roll a 5 or a 6 to get 6 mortal wounds anyway. On a D3.
So I've got 5 mortal wounds.
5.
That's not great.
Leaving 1 alive.
1 alive. Where's my telling bone so I can remember what psychic powers I
in
gave him?
charge is Mr. Sergeant the Chainsword.
More dice sales. Mr. Sergeant the Chainsword. So what did I give the Neurothrope? I gave him Onslaught, Smite, Neuroparasite.
Oh, Neuroparasite's good. That does mortal wounds as well. I think it's targeted. Neuroparasite works on bigger units.
Okay, so we're going to start off with...
So you could targeted Neuroparasite him
Yes, and then Smite.
and then smite that way.
But I have to roll 1 dice that beats his leadership.
1 dice.
So,
What's
Neuroparasite,
the toughness?
select one enemy unit, roll 1d6 for each model in that unit. For each roll that exceeds the model's toughness characteristics, that model suffers 1 mortal wound in addition to a maximum of 6 mortal wounds.
Toughness is very different to leadership.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So you have to roll a 4+.
Yeah. Yeah. Should we do it? I reckon we can do it. So Neuroparasite, look at that, off, good. 4+. Cool. We'll smite him off the table anyway. I think that's all I can do. Have I got another psychic power I can do? Catalyst, Onslaught, yeah. So we will have to smite him now. Look, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Okay, well I did plan for this eventuality, Joe.
Did you?
I did plan for this eventuality. I've got Death Spitters that can see Casterkin.
Oh.
So I'm going to shoot my Death Spitters at your Casterkin. They're 3 shots each, there's 3 of them. 9 shots. I'm going to hit you, sir, on something that's not a 5. 3s. And then I'm going to wound you on 3s because they're strength 5. So I've wounded you some of the times. They're -2.
6s.
I got 4 up saves.
4 up saves.
I thought they had 3 up saves.
They had 3 up saves when they were in cover. And then they
I
left
thought they had
cover.
3 up saves all the time, so 3 die.
3 die.
But it's okay, Joe.
Because I have another Mr. Sergeant.
I've planned for such eventualities, Joe.
Yeah.
I have a Carnifex in front of you.
Yes.
Shoot. For 6 shots.
That's good.
4s. And he gets to reroll 1s as well. So I've hit you 3 of the times.
2s to murder.
2s at AP -4. He'd be very dead. I planned for such eventualities, Joe. We're all good in the hood. Okay, now Mr. the Flamer over there, he's going to flame the infantry squad that's on the objective with me. For D6 plus 4. Or for 6 plus D6.
That's 10.
So yeah, that's the one, yeah. Maths and shit. So 2s to murder.
Oh, 3 are alive. 3, Jesus.
But I've got another weapon, Joe, that I forgot about last time.
The thing.
The thing on my shoulders and stuff. The stinger salvos, the 8-shot stinger salvos.
You got 4 wounds left, so you're hitting on 5.
I'm hitting on 5, Joe. I've hit you twice. The Stinger Salvo's a strength 5. So I've wounded you twice. -1, Joe, so you get 6 ups. 2 6 ups, please, sir. It's all coming up Millhouse now. 2 6 up, Joe.
Easy. 2 6s. There's one. There's another one. They're both dead.
Cool. Floor dice.
So 1 is alive.
Juan is alive.
Is it another Mr. Sergeant the Chainsword?
It is.
Okay.
They're a big family.
It's Harry Von charging times. So Mr. the Carnifex that fell back out of combat with the Sentinels will charge you. Yeet. We're in. Alright, whoop. Mr. Carnifex will charge your man over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeet. Yeah, good. Ready? Nom. We are gonna. This crazy fucking lunatic is gonna charge your command squad and your tank. Ooh, 4-inch charge. I'll do it. Mr. the Carnifex will charge the tank. That's a much smaller charge.
That is a much smaller charge.
You've got 1 CP.
Yeah, it's 2 CP for a reroll, isn't it?
Of course it is.
It's not enough. Not enough, Joe. You're gonna live. Probably. That's my charges done.
Mm.
So. That changes things.
Yeah, because you're not going to be able to overrun now.
No, so I can because I didn't base either of them, right?
You're still you have to charge into engagement range.
Yeah, so I'm in engagement range with both within an inch. But when you pile in, I can pile in this way around the tank because I still end closer to an enemy unit than I started. So what I do now is I pile in with the Hive Tyrant 3 inches. This is important now because of your objective and an objective that I have. 3 inches gets me to the back end of your tank. And I touch you here, so your command squad are going to get away with it. Just about. It puts me within 3 inches of your objective, and I'm OBSEC and count as 5 models. So it's mine. Mine. 5 attacks, Jay. Hitting you on 2s.
I'm going to spend
Oh, for fuck's sake.
2 command points to reduce damage by 1.
Put you down to 0.
I reroll the ones. Should have saved your command points, I reckon. Strength 11.
So 3.
And how many CPs is it to reroll damage with a monster? Is it 1 or 2?
Just the 1.
What is my damage?
3 goes to 2.
It's 4, isn't it, with the Reaper? Is it damage 4?
Damage 2. No, damage 3.
Winged Hive Tyrant. Monstrous Bone Sword. Damage 3. The Reaper. Oh yeah, you can't. So it is damage 3 and damage 2. Would I have spent it knowing... I mean, I wouldn't have known you were reducing damage yet, which is the important part. 5 would have been 15. You're 13 wounds. So I probably wouldn't have killed you anyway. But it is -4 with the Reaper. No, it's -5, so I would have spent the CP. Okay, I would have spent the CP, Paddy, because I would have thought I would have killed him without the -1 damage. The -1 damage would probably keep you alive. So I wound you on 3s with a reroll for that CP that I spent. So I wound you all the times. They're all AP -5. So because of your CP that you spent, 10 damage, plus 3 mortal wounds.
Oh, so he's dead.
So he still dies.
Does he explode? He does.
Fucking stop it.
So D3 mortal wounds to your big boy for 2.
5 up Phil pace. One of them passes, so I lost the wound. I didn't do the 5 up Phil on the other one actually, which went through as well, so 2 wounds.
The other Lehman Russ takes 1.
I love it when he explodes because it means he can't vengeful salute.
You can do against shooting. Oh, you can do it in combat as well.
Why not if you explode?
Be quite hard to salute as you're exploding at your tank at 2
Yeah.
miles, wouldn't it?
Okay. And then my command squad takes 2.
5 ups.
Takes 2. We'll take it off Jurgen. And then my officer takes 2.
Oh, Joe, this is doing lots of damage, isn't it?
Then Kane. I can't see the dice.
So 5.
That's 3.
Yeah, he starts for 4, doesn't he?
Yeah, done a 1.
Oh dear. It's your fault for using these nice dice that roll a lot
Get
of
him out of there.
6s.
Are you overrunning or are you staying?
Can't overrun no CP. But I'm going to stand there and look at the Vanquisher on your objective for a laugh.
Okay.
Right, Mr. the Carnifex. For 11 attacks into Sentinels. 3s, we roll in nothing. 6s don't explode anymore.
Yeah. Strength 7.
7.
So 3s.
I mean, that was good without the reroll.
So they're
wasn't
dead. Do they explode?
it? They are dead. Because it goes to -4.
Yeah. No.
Cool.
Good, good, good.
Now, giant Chumbawamba over there. She's going to fight the single guardsman, Jay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll take that.
You gonna call an Uber?
Oh my god, I hit him 4 times, Jay.
Quite good.
Do I wound him? I wounded him 3 times, Joe, at -2. He's dead.
Yeah.
Cool, okay.
The Chimera will boop you.
Yeah, rev at me, bitch. Oh, he didn't. He didn't rev at me. That's the end of my turn, Jay.
Yep.
That went better than I thought.
That went alright, didn't it?
It went okay, that, yeah. So, Paddy,
What we saying for secondaries, eh?
I didn't deploy teleport home, but I'm going to keep hold of it.
Yeah.
I have captured the enemy outpost,
You got 5.
and I have held my line.
Joe, it says at the end of your turn, I think. At the end of his.
Yes. But
Shy of falling back and getting within 18.
he can't fall back. So this guy can't get past this giant monster of shit.
Yeah.
You
So
blocked
he
him.
can't get there. So I'll get hold the line.
You will indeed. Now who's a gamey dickhead, eh?
This guy.
Joe, talk to me about primaries.
I've got Assassination, Blood and Guts, and Bring It Down.
But talk to me about your primaries.
Bring it down isn't too bad because he's only got 4 wounds.
I
over there.
hold no objectives.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, that's a swing, isn't it? He's only got 4 though, so bring it down should be alright.
Yeah.
Just shoot that Vanquisher at him and he's dead.
So...
I've got no CP, Joe. I can't transhuman anymore.
No.
But you've also got 1 CP.
Command phase, reroll ones, reroll ones, reroll ones. There we go. Fun times. Right.
Gets quicker now. So while you're moving, Joe,
This is a critical turn, this, Paddy.
I mean-
if his Vanquishers do some work, he might save the game here.
yes, he needs to start scoring some points, arguably.
Well, yeah, but if his Vanquisher does some work here, then I run out of units that can do
How
some
many wounds
damage.
does that one
Yeah.
have?
He's full wounds at the moment.
Full wound.
So Gatekeeper will make light work of him, right? Because he's 9 wounds. Go on, Paddy. Sorry, I'm assuming that's some super chats.
There is. So you know how Ricky Chow super chatted and said, "Look at you working on your birthday," and you went, "I'm not working on my birthday." He's then asked, "How do I refund my goddamn super chat then?" My answer is, tune in to when Liam will be working on his birthday on the channel for the birthday chat, right?
Well, it's not my birthday though. Still, it's the day before.
I was trying to help.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He'll be super chatting the day before.
You
his
don't get a
birthday.
refund. You should just pay attention.
Ricky did end that with brackets. I love you.
Love you
I
too,
was just
man.
trying to goad you.
I need a cough.
For anyone who doesn't
Part of
speak
your
Liam,
bum.
that's
Is that
I
your-
need a cough
Is
suite.
that you?
No, that's you. Smelly bastard.
It's all the I've had so much medicine today. Joe, I don't quite know how I'm still going right now, if I'm honest with you. I'm on fumes at the moment.
Well, something is coming out of you.
Fumes.
What, how many wounds is the Hive time on?
He has lost 2, so 10.
Down to 10.
Well, how many did he start on? 12?
12, yeah.
So yeah, he's got 10.
I'm going to shoot him with a Vanquisher. This one, to be precise.
Jink.
Hits. Wounds.
Mhm.
You don't get a save.
Nope.
So it's 6 plus 2, 8, plus D3, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Catalyst.
Oh dear.
I saved many.
Oh no.
I saved 5 of those.
So it takes 6.
So take 6, so he's still got 4 left.
Got 4 left. Oh, my banner is in the wrong place. You need to be over there.
Coherency, dead.
Then a las cannon hits.
I would have really good with that auto wound, wouldn't it?
Well, he doesn't have a las cannon. He's got a heavy bolter. So 2 more heavy bolter shots. 1 hits. No wins. Cool. Right then.
You
got-
kind of really needed him to die then.
Yes, badly.
You can shoot the other Vanquisher at him, Jay. Then he probably will be dead.
I am tempted. Oh no. He's got how many wins left? 4.
4, mate. So you have to get your heavy bolts up on the
I'm
roof as
gonna
well.
shoot 2 heavy bolters because they can see him because the other one can't.
Yeah, all 3 can if you want. I'm okay with it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
1, 2.
The other one can see a winglet. It'll be fine. This is going to be being nice.
Don't want that. Just the 2 actually. -1, so 4s.
4s. 1 saves.
2 damage.
5s. 1 damage.
Down to 3.
Catalyst is doing some work for me right now.
Yes.
The command squad.
Do you know what
Two-
about those heavy
two
weapons on the
lasguns.
roof as well? Everyone's shouting for them.
That's what I've shot.
That's what he's just done, yeah.
Yeah.
So the command squad. So the Castellan's going to fire a bolt pistol at the big one. Hits. The officer's going to shoot a bolt pistol at him. Hits. 5s. No. And then 4 lasgun shots.
By 5, do you mean 6s?
That one. No, because bolt guns are strength 4.
Oh, bolt guns. Sorry, I thought it was last guns. My bad. My bad, Joe. I will
now
pay
these are
attention.
6s.
I'm too busy sucking on the cough sweet.
Just the one.
Just one. So 3
Three
up. 5 up.
Oh, down to 2.
Mm-hmm.
The mighty lasgun.
That means you can just use your heavy bolsters from your tank commander.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so the heavy bolters from the tank commander into him, and then gatekeeper
Into the Carnifex?
into the Carnifex.
Or just annihilate the warriors?
Into the Carnifex.
No, kill the warriors.
No. Heavy bolters into your big boy. Reroll dem 1s. 2s miss. 3s miss.
You should have had
More
More
soldiers.
soldiers.
Would be brilliant right now. 3 -1s. So 4s.
Cool.
Oh, you
Oh.
absolute slag. Right. Gatekeeper into this boy.
D3 plus 6 for 9.
Right.
You sure you don't kill the warriors?
No, good. 3s. Sharpshooter.
And then 3s.
Oh! -3.
So 5s.
5s.
It's alright. Catalyst again, isn't it, basically? I saved 2.
So that is
12 damage.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Oh no, yeah, -1, isn't it? You're -1 damage, aren't you?
So the 5s and 6s pass on my 2-up save.
Yeah.
It's my Carnifex.
Mm.
So these go through at 3 damage each, which
Yeah.
is 12 damage.
Yeah.
But each one's -1 damage,
Mm.
which makes 8 damage.
Oh.
So I live with a wound remaining.
Oh.
Joe, this is a problem.
So annoying.
He should have been dead by now, by all accounts.
He should be dead. So Vanquisher over there, big gun at him. Las cannon at him.
Big gun. Okay. Big gun at the 2 wound Hive Tyrant. Don't miss. Don't miss. Don't roll a 2 into a 2.
Big gun.
Oh, that's a good start.
He gets the reroll.
He does hit. Don't roll
Yeah.
another 2.
Wounds. He's dead.
Well, he's not dead.
Right, 6 plus 3 plus 2.
Why don't you just roll 2d3?
I don't know.
I was going to roll 6. No, he's dead.
Does he explode? I
Yeah.
don't think he does explode.
I know 6 he does, yeah.
He doesn't. And then a las cannon.
I don't actually know if he does explode. It'd be funny the amount of more ways I'll probably do to you.
Hit.
Misses.
Misses, but he gets the reroll. That also into a miss. Boom.
Why does he get a reroll?
So I gave him reroll 1s from a Martha's,
Oh, okay,
and
cool.
then you get sharpshooter, which also.
I do the sharpshooters one.
So it gives you double reroll, which is quite nice.
So my 1 wound Carnifex is alive,
Yeah.
and your shooting's done.
I get to shoot a heavy bolter into combat into that 4 wound.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
thing. So whole heavy bolter.
Which is -1.
So misses.
Yeah.
Turret heavy bolter.
Hits
2
twice.
Hits twice. 5s. Just the 1 wound actually. A 3.
Cool.
That's 2 damage.
Cool.
And then the lasgun array. The mighty lasgun array. Oh. I don't get the minus to hit you because
No, you don't, because it's not a heavy
it's
weapon.
not heavy.
Good work.
And then
And then
4 6s.
5 guards.
Just a 1 actually. A 1 if you please. Yeah. So
So I win.
how did you figure that out?
Because there's still 2 Carnifexes alive, and that's a problem for you.
It is a problem. I'm not gonna dull that one down. How much CP have I got, Padua?
1.
Crush them! You're going to crush them, aren't you? Yeah, I know what's coming. Crush them as you charge a Carnifex.
I'm going to charge a Carnifex with my brave tank commander. Well, he wants it.
I mean, this is brave. If this works, you kill a Carnifex. That's worth it.
I know. I get 6 attacks.
Hitting on 2s now because you're a battle tank. Is that right?
I will double check because I think it's 4s now for crush them.
No, 2s, isn't it? If you're a battle tank.
I had it and then I lost it. Crush them. Change the model's weapon skill characteristic to 4+, if that model is armoured, or change it to a characteristic to 3+ instead.
Yeah, so it's 3+. Sorry, not
3+,
2+.
yeah.
So 3+. So 6 attacks on
An
3s.
unmodified wound roll of a 6 suffers a mortal wound. So hitting you on 3s.
That's a good start.
We're off to blazing.
Didn't you give him reroll 1s? Both of them were 1s, Joe.
Yeah.
Didn't want that one.
Oh, it would have been a 3. There you go.
There we go.
See, I'll help you out, mate. I'm here for you. Just because it maximises your chances of getting these 6s.
No, I think the 1s is only in shooting.
Is it?
Yes.
That's a problem if it is.
Yeah, it's gunner's kill on sight. So
So I took it out again, so it's just 4.
yeah. 4.
Just get a 6.
4 dice.
Get a 6.
1 6. Or I'm wounding you on
Just roll for the
either
6, mate.
4s or 3s.
2 6s.
Two
Hey!
Do they get death throws?
They do.
It doesn't. He's dead.
The dream's back on.
The dream. Well,
mean,
there's still 8 card effects.
You needed that.
Talk to me, Joe. Secondaries.
So my secondaries, I get assassination.
You do?
I don't get bring it down, sadly, but I'm going to keep hold of that.
Yeah.
Then you just,
If you speak out loud, the chat
Yeah.
can hear you as well.
I'm just wondering if bring it down is in my opponent's turn or whether I just have to kill it.
You just have to kill it, don't you?
I just have to kill it, yeah.
Yeah.
Blood and guts. I have killed 1 unit in combat.
You have, yeah.
I am going to get rid of it, however. I don't see my luck holding out.
No, you don't think you're going to bonk me with that flag?
That full wound card effects.
Yeah.
So another 5 points for Joe in battle
Yeah.
round 3.
So I'm going to keep bring it down, sack of blood and guts.
Cool.
Liam.
Back round
primaries.
4.
Talk to me.
Back round 4. I hold 1, 2, and 3 for the big 15 paddy.
Ooh.
It's bad for Joe, that, isn't it?
It's not looking great.
I've still got to deploy the teleport homer because
Yeah.
I didn't get rid of it. And now I'm going to draw 2 more of the finest cards. Bring it down, kill one of his Lehman Russes, whichever one he chooses, and Battlefield Supremacy. Hold 3, hold more.
That's quite a good draw.
Yep. And I'll keep my single CP.
You do indeed.
Bring it down.
My Synaptic Imperative is going to be +1 to cast.
You don't get it anymore.
Oh, because my Warlord's dead.
Your
Yes, of
Warlord's
course.
dead. I'm going to choose the tank, the Lehman Russ that's over there, with the Commissar with his head poking out.
Okay. So they're going to move there, and they're going to do the action, deploy teleport homer.
Oh.
For 5 points.
Deploy a Goopy Homer. Or buggy one. An infestation node.
He stayed in combat, right?
Yarp.
So I just have to flame you in combat.
Yarp.
I don't suppose it's worth punching him with your tank, is it?
Oh, we didn't do that combat, did we? Liam, we've got to do that combat over there.
Yeah, I fight you first. I do hit you.
You do. You do.
I do wound you.
I'm
I
fine.
don't wound you.
How many wounds have I got? 9. So I get 3.
I've got 3 left.
I'm going to roll.
You did hit me once.
Oh no, you've got 2 wounds left because I wounded.
I was on 4.
Yeah.
You took 1 off me, so I'm down to 3.
No, I took it off the head guard, didn't I? So you'd be down to 2.
No, last guns.
Oh.
Because you said roll the 1, and I did.
Well, you'd be like that then.
I'll take the 2. I don't mind having the 2.
Well, I don't enjoy it.
I'll put it on 2.
It's
Just to make
fine.
you
Yeah,
happier.
it's fine. It's fine. You have 3.
No, I'll put it on 2 just
You
to keep you
give
happy.
yourself a fancy wound.
And back to Liam's turn.
Back to my turn. Yeah. So just stay in combat with you. I might as well just flame you in combat.
And I'm going to roll a 6 to explode. That's my plan.
I'd be okay with it. So just out from engagement range.
Chat are wondering while Liam is moving, Joe, if you think the game would be over for the guard if you had taken Born Soldiers.
Have I taken...
If you'd had Born Soldiers this game, how much of a difference would it have made?
Oh,
for you?
massive, dude.
I don't know. He's made a lot of re-rolls with.
Yeah, like the difference being is that with sharpshooter means I get to re-roll my 2s
Yeah.
and my 3s. With like the vanquishers is really good, but at the same time I've rolled a lot of 6s, and I'm like, and those 6s have not translated into wounds, and that's huge because like against Tyranid big bug lists, and when you're predominantly strength 5 and strength 3, you need those auto wounds. Because otherwise you're just not doing anything.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah. I think Born Soldiers is probably better, and then I'd have the tank commander with the sharpshooter's ability,
Decent.
the vanquisher, because I've got a tank commander who can issue orders, and I've got a Castellan who can issue orders to tanks. I'm quite doing all right for re-rolling ones.
You're not shy of it, are you?
No.
Liam, abruptly changing tack. You know that beer you've drunk, Loaston Gold? Do you like it?
It's alright, yeah.
Dave B reckons he might be able to get a barrel of it for the next one.
I'm not against the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, you've already seen Drunk Paddy. They might see Unconscious Paddy if they bring one of those along.
Yeah.
You'd have to carry me back to the hotel.
Yeah.
How many gadgies are in that squad over there? How many wounds are in that squad is an important question, actually.
I've got an officer with 4 wounds and 2 buddies with 1 wound each. And then I've got a 1 wound commissar and then a 3 wound officer behind them.
Okay, cool. Right, psychic phase. Mr. the Neurothrope.
Who's getting the additional dice?
He will give it to himself.
Yeah.
Mr. Neurothrope is going to roll the Neuro something or other Dewberry Firkin.
Neuroparasite
Yep. So, do I cast it? Yes.
on a.
Perils.
Did you roll 3 6s there?
3 4 pluses. So 2 mortal wounds on that squad.
On the command squad, yeah?
Yep.
So 5s.
And then I take...
Did you not roll a 6, a 6, and a 5, and you picked the 2?
No, you have to discard the lowest, don't you? Or can you pick whichever dice you want?
Check.
I thought you had to pick... I thought you had to discard the lowest for his ability. If you can pick them, then I'm okay. I don't suffer perils, but I think you have to discard the lowest. Oh, no, just discard one of the dice. I take no more wounds. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Paddy.
I got your back, Liam.
And then I'll smite you. So that's a super smite.
5, 6, 7, 8.
9, oh no, it's
9,
not 10. All right, I'm 1 less. If I'd have upped my select to a comparative, it would have been a super smite. I don't get any more. So D3 for 1.
A 5. Oh, medic's dead. Blorp.
MVP medic has died.
This gives me a problem.
Why is that? Because you can't see them with the your brain bugs.
Yeah. So the brain bug's gonna have to smite the Lehman Rust then. It's a super smite.
That is.
Take 5 mortal wounds.
5. I feel like a super smite should be a minimum 3.
So I think a super smite should be D3 plus 3.
Yeah.
So smite's D3, super smite's D3 plus 3. That's how it should work.
I'd be very happy with that as a rule.
But
Yeah.
the fact that you can do less mortal wounds with a super smite than you do with a normal smite,
Yeah.
and you do that consistently, is
The
pretty
warp's
shit.
fickle though, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Yeah, but like, the thing is though, they are like the living embodiment of warp death.
the Carnifex is going to shoot at the guardsman right in front of him, the command squad.
What's this?
The Carnifex is shooting at the command squad in front of him.
Oh. Just the 1 wound actually.
1 AP minus 4.
A 5 up, invulnerable save. Goes through. 3 wounds left.
And then I will. How many wounds has your Chimera got left?
9.
I'm going to take a gamble.
Yeah.
I'm going to flame the Chimera and stinger salve the command squad. But I need to get the out of combat with the Chimera for that to work. So I've got 10 shots.
Can you
into the Chimera.
see the officer?
I have no doubt. I have no idea. I'm a big monster. Yes.
Back of his swishy tail.
He's such a brom.
So I've wounded you only the 3 times. So it doesn't matter anyway.
A 6.
Oh,
Take
good.
6 damage.
I've got 3 wounds left.
This has been a dreadful turn, but we're okay with it. So, charges. The Carnifex is going to have to charge the command squad because I can't get to the Lehman Rust.
Yeah. You're going to charge my 1 officer.
11.
Bonk. The other 2 will not heroically intervene.
Do you want me to roll these 10, 11 dice?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you want me to keep rolling?
Yes.
You're giving people their entertainment value, aren't you,
Yeah.
Joe? Yeah. And showing off
sure?
the dice, Liam. Come on.
2s. There's still a chance. These all have to be 5 pluses.
I believe. A valiant effort, Joe.
So it wasn't a great turn, Paddy.
No, I mean, I thought Joe would be a lot deader, if I'm honest.
I did a lot less smites than I expected,
Yeah.
which is a thing. It's fine. However, we did deploy Teleport Homer. We did get Battlefield Supremacy.
Solid.
So we got 10. And I thought I was going to get through to that tank with my Bring It Down. Now I'm expecting the Carnifex to die very quickly, and so I shall be discarding that card.
Okay. Joe.
I have got... Oh, we got combat over there.
You've also got to tell me about your primaries before you do secondaries.
No, I've got to do the combat.
You do,
first.
yeah, you do.
You
Go
wave
on.
at me.
You got this.
One attack. I missed you. Good time.
That's fun.
Oh, 2.
Nothing.
Just strength 8.
Yeah, with
Put this
Adrenal
in.
Glands.
Minus...
-2.
-1.
Yeah, so
'Cause
1
you're
goes
big.
through.
No.
Mine's-
Because
Oh, I didn't charge, yeah, -1.
So 1 goes through anyway.
So 1 still goes through.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how many damage is it? 1, 2?
2.
So we got 1 left.
Yeah.
Well, that's fucking annoying.
That big bug looks like it should be a lot scarier in combat than it is.
Look at the flamer in front of it, though. That's a bit that's frightening.
Yeah, well, maybe.
18-inch auto-hitting D6 plus 6 shots at strength 6 minus 2 damage.
Turns out what you need to do is be in combat with it.
So,
Primaries.
primaries. I've got to bring it down.
So
That's the
primaries,
secondary.
Joe gets 5.
Thank you, that's what I was asking for.
These are secondaries, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Storm hostile objective. That's a problem.
Well,
So you've still got Bring It Down, was that?
Yeah, still got to bring it down. Attempting target.
how many wounds does Mr. the Lehman Russ have?
8.
8. That would be the middle one, wouldn't it? You have to be.
And then
Which one have you gone for? Objective number 3? With the zone throats
Right
all
in the
around
centre,
it?
yes, with the big floaty bane bugs of doom.
Goodo. Right. Just gonna reroll ones. Not reroll ones.
Where's that dice come from? How many wounds do you have left?
Yeah, he's got 12. Because he took a mortal wound from exploding face. Kane is going to advance 3 inches, and the Castellan is going to go at 4. So a 9.
Over that thing.
Yeah.
That's impressive climbing, isn't it? For a little guardsman. That's a lot.
Done some leaping and some backflipping.
Considering the height that he's had to run there, that's about a nice 15-inch move.
Well, they ran and they slid between the Carnifex's legs.
Have that? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I couldn't reach there if I wanted to charge him, but he can run past me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your big long talons they're too short. James, the mission specific is the mission specific rule that we drew was that the command reroll costs 2 CP rather than 1 CP.
I love and hate that one because it's very CP hungry when you use it, but I also hate CP I hate rerolls in general. Don't like rerolls. Get rid of them. Rubbish.
Quips has joined us in the chat and said,
Oh, no,
lads with like a billion S's.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a what word did he say?
The word lads, but with a billion S's.
I've decided that Quips is like the Kim Kardashian of the Warhammer world. Not actually famous for anything, apart from just being famous.
Has he got big boobs and a big bum?
Well, probably plastic.
But if you have got big boobs and a big bum, DM me. Lovely good stuff. Right. I am going to fire a heavy bolter
Yes.
of the whole variety
Yes.
into your big bug.
5s. No, worse than that now because you've got 1 wound left.
6s.
No.
Not those ones. The
The turret one. 5s,
turret one.
Which becomes 6s.
Just the one, actually. But that's all we need to wound you. -1. Roll
So
a 1 or a 2,
threat
please.
We're good.
That's not what I needed you to do. Right.
Last guns on the 6s. So 2. Born Soldiers have been really helpful right now.
You would have been stellar.
I don't know why you didn't take it. I keep telling you it's the best one in the book.
If I remember correctly, Liam told you to take it and you said you didn't want to, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good. I'm going to win that fight.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't. Right. A Vanquisher is going to just shoot this cheeky chap right in the face.
Mr. the Vanquisher.
The big gun has hit you. Has wounded you.
The Carnifex.
Yes.
Cool.
-5. 6 up save? No.
No, I'd have to have a 1+ save
So
for that.
that's... Actually, no, that's different. Because you won't get the -1 damage on the
So it is different
on the
this
mortal
time.
wound, yeah.
But
So we'll say that's the damage. So 6, 7, 8 goes to 7.
yeah,
Plus 1 mortal wound.
is 8.
8.
So I'm alive with a wound remaining, but you've got a last cannon.
Laser cannon. Hits.
Should have had Born Soldiers.
Born Soldiers would be bloody brilliant right now, wouldn't it? Wounds.
Dead.
Dead.
There you go, he dies anyway. Doesn't matter.
Does he explode?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not?
These are new dice and you're getting them all day.
Yeah, why
throwing
not?
them on the floor.
Yeah.
Gatekeeper. In your face.
Gatekeeper.
Into the big unit of floaty brain blood type things.
Yes, do it, because everyone that you kill is a dead one.
So that's
Just a 7.
Just the 7. 3, 6, 7. Hitting you on 3s. Reroll in dem 1s, and I get to reroll the 2 for sharpshooter.
These 3 have hit. So everything hits.
Mm.
Strength is 9. Toughness is 5. So 3s.
I'll take that.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it?
4 up
plus
invulnerable saves.
invulnerable saves. Cool, your unit's nearly dead.
That's not bad, is it?
I'll take all the way away all the ones by the one that you can't see with the Vanquisher.
He's still got heavy bolters to go.
That wasn't mathematically statistically average for 4-ups, was it?
No. 4s, because with side guns now, see, Born Soldiers is so good. Why would you take anything else?
I did say it to you before you started stream, but you were adamant.
3, because your toughness 5.
That's correct, yeah. He's dead as well.
Well done, team. I can't shoot Mr. the Brain Bug, can I?
No.
Oh no, I can shoot Mr. the Big Brain Bug now, can't I?
With what?
If you
The
can
ones
see
up
him.
behind the... You can use the heavy bolters up on the ruin, but the other ones behind...
Technically, by the rule of obscuring, I can only shoot 1 heavy bolter at him.
Okay, you can shoot 1 heavy bolter out up in the ruin.
Because obscuring buildings are very counters like a
Yeah,
thing.
like a long dong.
Mm. Oh, a long dong would be quite useful right now. In more ways than one.
Hey!
Right. Heavy bolters are them then.
Okay.
1, 3, 4s.
With such children. Oh, if you'd have had Born Soldiers.
No, those Born Soldiers with the take aim, autos and 5s, it's not bad. Only the 2 wounds. I'm going to keep these. You've got all the dice over there.
It's not helping me, is it? See?
1 is perished.
I actually quite like this Tyranid army. I want you to make me more Carnifexes.
I'm going to charge Mr. the Brain Brug with the Lehman Russ. Choo choo! 7.
Nice.
Ta-da. Okay. I'm confused at this play, but okay.
Because I had 8 wounds left, didn't I? So the reason why I charged you is because I advanced within range of that objective of 2 characters, but I also advanced within range that you could heroically intervene into me, and I've only got 1 wound left.
But why would I do... Okay. All right, okay. I don't think I would have heroically intervened with you with my teeth, to be honest with you.
But
okay,
with
cool.
1 wound left, if you killed the
Yeah, no, I
commissar,
get what you're saying.
But also, now I've touched you. If you want to do psychic powers, you have to stay in combat.
Which is fine, because I would have wanted to smite your Russ anyway.
Those look to be the targets, right?
Yeah. So how many wounds is it? Oh, we got 6 wounds, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes. 6 is what? 2, 3 hits. I forgot how numbers work then. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, 1
1
wound.
wound.
Go 3.
Oh, 1 damage.
Cool, I've taken a wound. I have some attacks.
2.
I don't think I care about this.
You hit once.
Don't wound you.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then
Is that turn for
did you
JJ?
want to swing with your big guy before you attack with your...
Yeah, you got 1 wound left.
Yeah.
So I hit you once.
Did I shoot at you? I didn't shoot at you.
Yes, you did.
You did.
Did I?
Yes.
You just missed with a lot.
Strength 8, so I wound you.
He's fine.
We're good. Okay. We're done. What's this for now?
I was attacking you, Mac.
Oh, okay. We're done. End of your turn. What'd you score, Joe?
Of my turn. I get Storm, hostile objective.
You do.
I get a tempting target.
You do.
I have still not killed a 2-wound Chumbawamba.
You haven't killed a 2-wound
So I've got 10
Chumbawamba.
points still. I'm going to keep bringing it down because I've got that big Chumbawamba's got a Vanquisher shell with his name on it.
Liam, how many primary points do you get?
10.
Start battle round 5.
10 now because you took me off the middle one.
That's
But that's okay
convenient.
because that maximises my primary.
It does indeed.
So I drew No Retreat, No Surrender Galaxy Quest.
Which you
Yep.
can't fail because
and
all obsec.
No Prisoners and Raised Banners. Raised Banners requires me to be within range of an objective in No Man's Land. So these guys here are going to move back to this objective and raise a banner. That'll get me 10 points on my secondary, Paddy. And if you look at those points, that means I'm going to get 100. So what I'm going to do
good.
now is I'm sorry, Joe.
I wasn't keeping track of your score.
No, I'm going to smite Mr. the Lehman Russ. I would have obviously given myself the... It's cool. So that is a
8,
Super
9,
Smoke.
10. No.
Well, I rolled 3d6.
Yeah.
Discard the 2.
Oh,
Take the
so you're
barrels.
giving yourself a
I want
barrel.
the Super Smite, yeah,
Okay.
fuck that. For just the 4 mortal wounds, and I take 3. And then I will use my targeted one to kill your Commissar, I guess. Why not? I don't give a fuck, really.
Does it go off though?
Yeah, it goes off.
Roll a 4.
4 plus. Oh, I didn't kill Kane!
Kane lives.
I'll flame your big tank of doom,
Rude.
and then we'll fire my Stinger Salvo at your Commissar. I just want to kill your Commissar at this point. So flame your tank of doom. So that's 9. That's really good then, flame, isn't they?
I've got 1 CP at the moment.
Oh, Joe, that's naughty. That's 5 minus 2, sir. Be gone with you.
Oh, he tried, but he's dead.
See if you blow up and do D3 mortal wounds to me, then you might actually finally get brings
I
down.
just need to roll
1
6.
6.
All right, it's a 1 in 6 chance. Look, it's the 6 side. Get a bit of saliva on
Stop kissing my fucking dice.
there.
I have to burn these
No,
now.
I've kissed that one. I'm taking it back. Right, and then D3 mortal wounds.
That serves you right. That's fucking karma, isn't it? That's karma right there. I've got 1 wound left.
The longest combat
Fucking
I've ever seen.
dog slobber all over me dice over here. I've got 1 left, Joe, not 10. I mean, I'll take the 10. Cool.
Stinger Salvo.
To the Commissar. Oh, yeah, I did do that, didn't I? That was the thing I did. How many shots does Stinger Salvo? 8.
8. You're hitting on
5s.
5s.
Oh.
That's the problem.
That's 4.
2s. Is it strength 6 or strength
Strength 5.
5?
3s.
3s.
Minus 1, I think. Might be minus 2.
5s. He's dead.
Yeah, we killed Kane. Just because it
Oh.
upsets you.
Oh dear.
He doesn't die, he just conveniently wanders
No,
off.
he's fucking dead. You can't use him ever again. Fuck you. Right, end of my turn, Paddy. I will get 5
Combat?
points. No,
Boom.
fuck your combat. I'll get 5 points. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
You'll
get
get 10 points, right?
D6 attacks
Yeah.
for 5.
Didn't even use my CP. Didn't need to.
It's big tummy, aren't you?
Can you hear this noise, Joe? That's me getting my dick on the table.
Crush them.
Think you have to do it if you charged?
Maybe. I don't know the TV. I've hit you no times. Carry on.
Okay, can I headbutt you back?
Yeah.
Bonk. No.
No.
It's,
That was
it's
worth
5 to you with a bonk, innit? With
Yeah.
a headbutt, yeah. Cool.
So I'm on 2.
He's going to get 10 more points on the
It's at
primary.
the end, you might get 3 at the end of the game.
Yeah, it's at the end of the game, isn't it, Joe?
Oh yeah.
Bring it down. You should do that now.
Area denial. No retreat, no surrender.
Galaxy Quest.
Alright, we can do this, team.
Can you, though?
We can do this.
Joe, all you have to do is get 50 points in 1 turn and you've got
Yeah.
this.
Done.
Yeah.
Joe, all you have to do is get 50 points at the maximum 30 you can actually do in a turn,
Exactly.
and you'll be fine.
Easy.
On it like a car bonnet. Right, we're going to over there.
Oh, you failed no retreat Galaxy Quest.
Oh, shit on it. Right.
You failed that one instantly if you move him over there.
Right.
That's the one thing you had to not do.
Just move your tank around the corner.
Well, no, he moves 10, so he's just going to go to there.
Okay. I hope that fucking big bug dies now, Joe, and you don't whiff all your shooting. That'd be bad for you, wouldn't it?
Right. He's going to still be on that objective. And then...
You can table me for all I care right now. I've got a handy.
So gamey.
I like Tyranids, Paddy.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they? They just win.
Vanquisher at the big bug.
No wonder you won an event.
Hits.
You have to try, do you?
Kills him. He's dead.
Kills him.
Oh no, strength
14.
Reroll, CP.
You do have that CP.
It
Oh
failed!
no,
Joe!
Joe!
That's your 2 CP gone as well.
Las cannon hits.
Oh, Joe! You can't bring it down. He's got one win.
You
Vanquisher.
got another Vanquisher. Come on, man.
Hits.
Don't put
4
your head in
soldiers
the
in front
way.
there. Oh! No! What's going on?
So 2 heavy bolter hits.
What's going on? No wounds.
A bolt pistol. Misses. Right. Oh no, she gets to reroll for the thingy. Hits. Doesn't wound. Right.
Heavy bolters on the ruin.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
I'm
The
trying
only
for
thing
you
that
now.
the only thing that matters is killing that.
I mean, you should do it now.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Joe. 2 vanquishes.
I mean, that's not bad. It's not awful. 3.
3 ups.
3 ups.
Don't do it, then.
It's a pass.
No. He's dead.
I'm going to use my 2 CP to reroll. Cool. Cool. That's 3 sixes, Joe.
It's not enough that Liam must win, Joe. You must lose.
So Gatekeeper's going to shoot at him, and all the heavy bolters at the Bane Bug. Because at this point, I just want him dead. Right, Gatekeeper. For
7.
7.
7.
Well,
Why have you just rolled 9 dice out of 7?
cause
No. Why have you just rolled...
He's just doing Brom things now.
7. Hitting you on
You're in combat, so 4s.
4s. Boop, boop.
Born Soldiers have been good then, wouldn't it?
So good.
Oh my god. Paddy, have you seen this? Have you seen this roll?
Oh, Joe.
Oh
come
my
on,
God.
man.
Thank you, T-lady.
Switching quickly, seamlessly to top down.
-3 means I have a 5+.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You ready for this 5+?
Yeah. Paddy.
Paddy's trashing the deck as I'm about to
Paddy,
roll.
let go of the
I'm connected to
train.
things.
I can't roll this when they can't see Joe's reaction, Paddy.
I know, but hang on. Let me take the tea. Thanks, Liz.
Okay, did you take the mince pies?
Yeah, do you want this last one?
Well,
We
there
saved
are
one for-
3 of you.
we
and
saved one
4
for you.
Pies,
We
so-
definitely saved one for you.
Well, yeah, bollocks did you? I'm having it.
Paddy, I've just got one 5+ to make.
Don't do it.
If I make this 5+, Paddy, he doesn't kill the big bug.
Don't do it.
Oh, I saw the 6 there for a minute as well. Do I explode? No.
And then some heavy bolters.
You had to shoot everything at him
I'm so.
for 1 wound.
And then heavy bolters into your brain bug. They're good, aren't they?
5s.
Right. If you have the guard codex and you ever think about running something that's not born soldiers,
Don't.
4 wounds of 3 ups.
3 up invulnerables. Go take 2. I live.
It's got 1 wound left.
But you
I
did
am
kill the
now
thing you
going
needed to
to
kill.
challenge him with my cat. Oh no, I'm not going to bother because if you kill her, then that's just a problem. Right.
Are you within 3 inches of that objective over there?
Yeah.
Please, let's just make sure you're within 3.
When he measured it, he had enough movement.
Go on
then,
oh
Joe.
no, I need to charge him actually. I need to charge the Bane Bug.
That's enough. He'll be in, surely.
Just.
Boop. We were trying to get you a respectable score here, Joe. Born Soldiers. Oh, I'm joking.
5s. Oh. Shit.
Liam, do not now kill the officer.
Headbutt officer. I hit you.
Oh, that's alright. You can't kill her.
I wounded you. Take a wound off you, don't you?
He's got 2.
Bonk.
T6 attacks. 2.
60. No.
No.
So you don't get hairy denial.
I get bring it down, and I get no retreat, no surrender. So I get 10.
It's not bad. And then what do you get?
Hold,
You
so I get 15.
He's going to get 15 on the primary.
That's not bad at all.
So I get 25 in the end.
So that's in that last turn, you did get a respectable score, Joe. Final score-
Only the last turn.
Well, I mean, he was struggling. For a 100-point win to the Tyranids, the auto-win faction, and calling it now.
Yeah.
And Joe, a mighty 75.
Now I know why you got that trophy. Just Tyranids.
Didn't even
Well, I
use
lost the
G-
first 3 games I ran with them.
I didn't lose the first one I ran with them.
No. But I didn't take proper guard. Did have born soldiers.
Chat. Boris in chat is saying he thinks this guard army is cursed or maybe broken from all the hammering they've taken over the last few weeks.
Excuse me, people. In seriousness, born soldiers. I know we've taken the piss. Born soldiers would have actually. Oh god, what's he done?
That's the wrong guard.
What did he press here?
I wonder if I pressed clean and I pressed launch.
Oh god.
What's he done? Are we back?
It's fine. It won't get rid of us. It just means that they just suddenly everyone's just shit themselves. If they're sat quietly painting, they've just shit themselves.
I think we just wanted to count down to whatever you were
But they
about to say
can-
about the guard
Paddy
codex.
had a great stream until the last 15 minutes where he trashes the deck whilst trying to take delivery of tea and then just does a new countdown like we're starting a fresh stream. Oh, re-rack, that's what that was.
Yeah.
Re-rack. So, what I was saying was, all joking aside, I am glad we saw something other than Born Soldiers.
Yeah.
I'd quite happily run the Guard and try other things other than Born Soldiers, just so we see more variety in the Codex. And I think in terms of channel streams and showing off the Guard Codex and playing with the Guard, it's cool to see other combinations of regimental doctrines.
Yeah,
In terms of power level, Born Soldiers is just the best.
yeah.
So I myself, genuinely, am a bit tired of seeing Born Soldiers everywhere. That's why I didn't take Leviathan today.
But then,
Because if you'd have taken Born Soldiers, I'd have run Leviathan.
yeah. It's super.
No, I don't have to spend CP on Transhuman on my big bugs because they will get it anyway.
Yeah. It's super good. I might try and bring back the basilisks and bring back the
Oh, really?
They're
and then
rubbish, Joe.
and then bring in if we want to try different combinations of stuff. Until I get more chimeras, there's no point doing mechanized.
I could have bought you some Element this weekend. You said you didn't want them.
Well, I was, but we spent quite a lot of money on the raffle.
We spent a lot of money on
and
that.
then
It was a good raffle.
And then we kind of bought a massive Sisters army.
I worked out how much I spent on that raffle and then winced.
Oh.
I worked out how much I spent on the raffle. I went, Luce, how much money did we make on the raffle? She told me, I was like, oh.
I won't finish that sentence, Luce.
Oh dear.
Well, I might wait till payday and I might just phone them up. Although we've got some birthday money from the chat, so thank you very much for buying myself some stuff. So, yeah, once I get some more chimeras, running mechanized becomes a lot better.
A lot more appealing.
Yeah, because if I get another unit of if I get 3 more chimeras, that's 6. I've got 4 squads of infantry and 2 units of Carsican. So if you've got 6 units of 60 infantry that can move forward and disembark turn 1, and then if you disembark your characters last, then they can issue orders to everyone that's got out.
Yes.
And then it becomes very good.
Especially disembarking, as we saw today, disembarking Carsican.
Yeah.
Officer disembarks behind them.
Yeah.
Officer orders strats, but
Yeah.
they pop off.
They're
Really good.
Really, and you can. So when you're like hiding behind buildings, you go, "Cool, I'm there now.
Yeah.
I see you. I can do stuff to you." That's really. Then you take mechanized and swift as the wind. So your chimeras move 14 inches.
So I've got some questions for you anyway, considering you've played with the Tyranids, and then tonight obviously you played against them. I found it really interesting that basically until the last turn or so, you completely ignored the zoanthropes. Was that a conscious choice you made, or were you just deleting other threats that were closer to you?
I consciously ignored them because you didn't go very aggressive with them.
No.
So
I didn't go very aggressive with them because normally, for me personally, I look at the mortal wound output of brain bugs, and I know they have that 4-up invulnerable save. I think I need to put something into them and start to deal with it.
If you'd had 2 units, for instance, and you'd move forward and plonked a unit there, and then put another unit on top of the other building, and then it's like, I have to deal with them, but then your Carnifexes have free range.
Yeah.
Because you had a big unit, you're kind of halving your mortal wound output as well.
Arguable.
Yeah.
Because you get that +6 to cast smite, what you are doing is guaranteeing a super smite every turn.
With him, you give him a warlord trait, which means he can do his +1 dice thing twice.
Yeah.
So then you go +1 dice to cast, +1 dice to cast.
So what you're saying is you need to paint up those other zoanthropes you've got at home.
Well, so you can run 12.
So I can run 2 units of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm into that. How many Carnifexes have we got at home?
None. I've got 3 of Chris's, but he's built them.
No.
Which means he built them in the dark in a plastic bag.
Scream the kid.
Right.
Chris doesn't believe in mould lines.
What he does is he just cuts all the bits off, puts it in a bag, pours some glue in, and just helicopters it.
He gave me some Viper jet bikes, and I looked at the bag. I was like, "Did you add mould lines?
Yeah.
Do you run seams of glue down the middle of things?"
So what you're saying is, while I was building his stuff, I shouldn't have cleaned any mould lines.
Oh, you wouldn't have known.
Damn it!
Yeah.
You just
That
saved
was
yourself-
hours of work.
You just saved yourself so much time, Paddy.
Sometimes he leaves. I call them knuckles. You know when you cut off
Oh, yeah.
the bit of the sprue, it's got that weird little tooth
Yeah.
jutting out.
I'm like you. I'm meticulously mould line cleaning and
hate
sprue.
it.
Like, and I get so frustrated. Like definitely haven't recently been building some sisters, and they're very fragile models. So cutting knuckles off of them is horribly hard.
I find that the newer kits, especially the sisters kits, they're very strategically placed the mould lines, like on areas where you
the
wouldn't
mould
really
lines
see
aren't
them.
so bad, but it's the knuckles. If you've got like a curved piece like that, and the knuckles on the inside of the curved piece, you're like, you
it's
cunt.
such a
Why
pain.
would you do that to me? I've now got to try and hook my knife in and round to
Yeah.
get rid of it and make a smooth finish.
Yeah.
Bastards.
So if you'd gone more aggressive with the Zonothropes, then I probably would have gone after them.
I was just curious because I was genuinely thinking with Gatekeeper and Vanquishers, I was like, I'm just gonna, and even the Plasma Kushner because they do flat 3 damage if overcharge. I'm just gonna lose Zoanthropes.
Well, you joked. Obviously, we joked about having these because these are all obscuring. So obscuring works like a tunnel directly up.
yes.
So even if my Vanquish is over there, I can't see anyone here. And if I had Vanquish, if I could find a way, if this was like a hill when I put myself on top, I still can't see over. So you can, in theory, put Zonothropes here on top of a building and see out down there and do mortal wounds, but I can't shoot back at you.
Well, I had a Malanthrope for 150 points who did nothing. I had 3 Rippers who did nothing.
Well,
for
they
another
sat on
45.
objective for you.
So there's this one sat on objective. This unit came up to set on another objective and I forgot to keep moving them, so just sat there. So I had 45 points. I had 195 points and did nothing, which I could reinvest in something more frightening. I think if I was to try and dial this list in a little bit, I'd probably drop a Tyrannofex, drop the Malanthrope, and drop the 3 Rippers and add in Zoanthropes and Carnifexes. See how much more I can get for my points and then see where that goes.
Oh, bum eye.
I don't know if I would take him. I don't know if I'd take him, if I'm honest.
I love the Swarm.
The Swarmlord is terrifying.
Is he, though?
Yes. Although he has got killed by my Tau Flamer commander in combat.
So the bonuses for the Swarm Lord is that if you take the Tyrant Guard, obviously he can't be done. If you're attacking someone that
The paint's chipping off the bottom of his foot. Did you varnish it?
no, I didn't varnish those because I wanted to leave a bit of the shine on.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Well, the paint's coming off. That's a good idea, wasn't it?
so I'd have to. I don't know how I'd probably have to satin varnish them.
Yeah.
Obviously he's a close combat monster, and whereas the Flyrant gives out reroll ones, he gives reroll everything, and also he can make Carnifex's obsec.
Yeah, that's a good shout. I think it's a tweak. Again, because of what we've seen so far on the channel, I want to not take the Swarmlord because we see him in every Tyranid game. Criticisms because he is great.
Well, we have obviously, so we do also have a limited.
At the moment, we
Tyranid
have
army.
a limited Tyranid army, but not to mention the fact that there is 2 Morlocks sat ready to be painted,
Yeah.
2 Harpies sat ready to be painted, I think another 5 or 6 Zoanthropes sat ready to be painted. We don't have any small bugs because we've got some Gargoyles because they're a troops choice now.
We've got 20 gargoyles.
I want Gargoyles as troop choices because I feel like that's ridiculous. Obsec 12-inch fly creatures is
They
mad.
are an absolute nightmare to move around the table though,
Because of the little stands.
because of the stands and the weird wings.
That's the same as the what's it called for the Taraxi for the Admech.
Yeah.
Like I want to love them because they're just some of the coolest looking models ever made, and I don't take them simply because I don't like moving them.
That's
Yeah.
such a pain in the dick.
They're
aren't they?
horrendous.
Yeah.
They've got those shitty little curved movement stands as well, which I've just found out they have on the Zephyrim and the Seraphim, and I'm like, why don't you just do the same as you do with the Gemini on all of those models? Just much easier. Attach them to the fucking base. And then the worst thing about the Taraxi, they've got massive spiky wings. You actually can't easily. So I'm a sad sack. Joe's a sad sack. Paddy, I'm sure you're the same. Who likes to line units up so they look cool in narrative. You can't do that with the Taraxi because of their wings.
They all have to face different directions, all be out of coherency.
Yeah,
Well,
or they're all like this in front of each other. Like this is how they pose. Like that, right? That was nice. I like that.
It's good. Yeah, but
Anyway, I mean, I enjoyed the NIDs. I still got a lot to learn about them. When I try and learn a new book, I do something on purpose, or I'll pick like 6 strats. That's it, and I'll just use those ones for the first game. And then I might add another strat, and then another strat, another strat. So you've got like an arsenal. Then
when I started playing the NIDs, I just ran all the same units.
Yeah, I know.
And they're very simple to do. Well, the thing is, though, you ran a similar list to what I started off with, whereas I had the Swarm Lord, and you had that boy instead.
It's the 16-inch fly that I think is very good, and the obsec on the 16-inch fly that counts as 5 models. I think competitively that's very nice. The fact that you can just go dump on an objective. So what we remember with him in Kraken, and I didn't use this tonight, but with him in Kraken, you can spend a CP for a 24-inch move fly that then gives you obsec and counts as 5 models. That's massive.
And he can put onslaught on himself so he can advance in charge.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's mad, isn't it?
I think the biggest winner for this list, though, especially in this matchup, is the +1 AP.
That's really good, isn't it?
Because when you get on -4, it's cool. I don't get a save now.
And how many times did you want to say Overwatch?
Yeah.
And I went, nope.
Guard that can't Overwatch and just flat don't get saves, that's a problem for them.
Yeah.
Because obviously currently, in the current Codex version, because obviously you can't use the new Guard Codex, the Lehman Russes have all got Armour of Contempt. So -4 goes down to -3, so you've got a 5-up save on your Lehman Russes.
Big difference.
Yeah. When you go from that to a 6-up save, or on your transports, no save, that is...
How many members did we get to, Paddy?
We didn't get to 100.
Good.
Yeah.
Were they quite far off?
Yeah, I think we were 30 odd off.
Good,
So.
okay, I'm just making sure it's safe to keep talking.
Yeah.
Just wanted to double check before it's like, right, shut it down. Yeah, it's interesting. I like the Tyranids. I think that the Tyranids is one of those books that affords you. This is where I think Guard maybe fall down a little bit. Tyranids is one of those books which affords you play in every phase should you want it. So you can do all melee, you can do all shooting, you can do psychic heavy, and you can have a mix.
Yeah.
Which I really love. Guard, where I see Guard falling down, and I do think it's a good and a strong book, is they kind of only really do movement and shooting.
Yeah.
Don't have a psychic phase really, and they don't really have melee. And people have argued ball grids. Yeah, they can have some melee units, but you are going to struggle to make a complete melee Guard army that's effective.
Yeah.
So they basically play in 2 phases: movement, shooting. And before they didn't really have the movement. It's just the shooting now.
I tried to bring a bit more of a balanced list in terms of because normally I bring 9 Sentinels and just more other stuff. I thought I'll reduce the Sentinels this game. I think Sentinels are a great combat unit, but they're not a reliable combat unit. Not by a long way.
It gives them some versatility at least.
There's
a couple of times I've been kicked in the dick by a Sentinel melee and been surprised.
Yeah. Sometimes sometimes they're just average. Sometimes they'll just massively peak and just drop a whole unit of intercessors. I am looking forward to getting Rough Riders when they come out. I will be getting many of them because they're going to be amazeballs.
Perfect.
Well,
if they're kind enough to send us those models, which GW have been doing lately, I will more than happily donate them to you for the Guard, for the Valhallans.
I want 10.
Anyway, you beautiful people, there is literally some dice left.
Yeah.
We have, after you lot have been mad buying all evening, 8 packs of white left. That's it. And 21 packs of black left. And only 12 packs of objective markers left.
So how many packs of black?
21.
So out of 100 packs, you've got 29 packs left.
Yes.
That's impressive. Speaking of impressive, Poor Master Hamish Lupercat has gifted 20 gifted memberships.
That's a great name.
Yeston Jones has gifted 5. Caldor Pugrego has gifted another 5. Which means we've had 94 gifted memberships.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Tomorrow night we've got the 40k show at 9 o'clock. Thursday's another live game. Friday's beer and banter. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. Joe, say bye fast. Say it fast, Joe.
Who?
Bye.
Where am I?
Bye.
Why?
Bye.
Say, we're not half past.